Cool. Persons. Yeah, it was red, so Oh, hello, Brock. Yes. No, yep. Oh, okay. Sign language.
I know what the problem is. All right, that should be working, I think, right? Let me check one more thing. I'm going to put this into mono. All right. How's it going now?
I'm on it.
Good
I'm on
now?
it.
If my audio is not loud enough, let me know. I can throw the gain up just a little bit on it. Same with Brock's. If any of our audio is off a little bit, let me know. If one's louder than the other, I can adjust that on my end. So I will get that figured out.
Who you got, Menke, for this one?
Holy shit. Okay. Now that I don't even have the game up yet.
Okay, well, Richmond one goal, St Kilda a 1 point.
Oh, hold on. I'm like showing the wrong thing here. I got to do that.
Well, you got a netball game
No,
up?
it messed with my window capture here. Let me see.
Go, 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 Bella. Greg. So, yeah, for anyone out there, I'm a Geelong supporter, so my game is tomorrow night.
There you go.
My heart's saying St Kilda, but my head is saying Richmond for tonight. It's a bit of the R. Kelly's happening. What is it? My head's saying no, my body's saying whatever that song is.
Or something like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna get it right. It's too
Yeah,
early for
something
me
like
to
that.
get
Yeah.
it right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I think we got the
Yeah,
score
the
up on the
players
screen, looking good. That should be okay. Uh,
Oh.
Awesome. I got the game. I'm watching the game up in front of me now. I'm gonna get chat pulled up here in a second. Sorry guys, just bear with me. This is kind of a very impromptu thing happening here. Last minute. I woke up late. It's 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning for me, so I'm a little out of sorts trying to get this all together. But no excuses. We're getting this done.
Okay, Martin's just
Yo,
pumped.
yep.
Oh,
Watching that,
oh,
and I gotta get
got
getting chat
that.
pulled up.
And another goal to Richmond.
Nice. All right. I'm gonna say, what do you got? What do you got? I'll play the devil's advocate.
Well, like I said, I'd love to see St Kilda get through because they've only won one premiership, which was, geez, good 50 odd years ago, I think, well before my time. Uh, and obviously, Richmond have won two of the last three. So, and there's nothing worse than a sad Richmond supporter than a happy Richmond supporter,
Sure.
really. Yeah. So I'd like to see St Kilda get through just for all the Saints
Okay.
fans.
Okay.
Plus, they're missing three players this week that they had last week. Their best player from last week's game, Paddy Ryder, he did his hammy high up,
Did his hammy.
so he's out for the rest of the finals campaign. So he's not coming back, and they recruited him last year for this season. Another one got rubbed out for a head high
Rubbed
bump
it out, huh?
for a week.
Oh boy.
Yep. They tried to appeal it, and they didn't get him off. And the other player has left because his wife's expecting a baby. And because of the whole quarantine pandemic thing, if he goes, he's got to quarantine. So, yeah, she's just over the border in New South Wales, and this has been played up in Queensland.
Gotcha.
Oh, go, go, go. If St Kilda lose, I don't want them to get thrashed.
Right. You got a tip? You got a point? You think it's gonna be close or?
Oh, I reckon Richmond by 25 points.
Richmond by 25. You think Richmond's gonna win by 25 points?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say St.
I'll be happy if I'm proved wrong.
I have yet to do. I don't know if I've done a live stream yet where it's a close game. It seems like every live stream I do, it's not close. I'm hoping this was close. So I'm gonna say Saint killed it by 8. We're gonna make it real close. I'm gonna make it down to the wire.
Well, the first week of the finals are pretty
Yeah, yeah,
close,
yeah.
which is good.
Yeah, no, those are some really good games. I'm actually doing a video on the West Coast Collingwood game because I remember watching that live, and that was pretty epic.
Yeah. If you want to see a game, the other end of it,
Was it 9?
2007 grand
7.
final. Yeah, I think it was 7. I should know. I'm a Geelong supporter. Geelong versus Port Adelaide. Record, we pumped them by 100 and something points.
Jeez.
Yeah, it was over before the end of the first quarter, and it was just party time because we hadn't won for, 30 odd, 40 years or whatever.
Sure.
And I'm sure people in the comments are probably saying he's full of shit. It was X amount of years.
All right. Awesome.
See, I'm not a I like my football, but I'm not crazy throw something against the screen
Sure.
if something goes wrong supporter.
Yeah.
Dusty. Oh, don't fight over it.
Nice. Oh,
How much time you got left
fire
on your
there.
clock?
Well, I'm
Okay,
behind a little
I
bit, I
gotcha.
think.
Yeah, I was going to say. Yeah.
I gotta hit the live button again. There we go. I don't know what. Sometimes that happens. I
you're
bump
good.
the screen and it puts me back a little bit.
Yeah, that was a fair call, that. Deliberate. I'm going to say that was a fair, deliberate call. He didn't make an attempt to keep it in. Nah.
All right.
Here goes Lynch for his second. Hit the post.
All right. Let's see here.
Thought you'd be sporting some of your AFL
Oh
gear.
yeah, I should go. Well, then people get all mad at me because they think I support a certain team.
Yeah, it's very tribal.
Very tribal, like a bunch of Neanderthals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But yeah, I got chat asking
Well.
me, what team do I support? Do I go for the Saints or do I go for the West Coast or do I go for Carlton? Because I got both things. I have no loyalty. I wear whatever is.
So you
given to
go
me.
for football.
I go for football. You notice how I'm not saying root
Yeah.
anymore. I'm learning.
Yeah.
I learn pretty quick.
Yeah, I know when I went to Canada and I saw the store Roots with the brand, and then they've got the children's label, Kid Root.
Yep.
Or Roots
Oh,
Kids.
Jesus.
I was like, wow, Michael Jackson's opened up a chain of
Well,
stores.
it's like we have a whole baseball anthem that's all about rooting. root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame.
Is that the same as Take Me Out to the Ball Game
It's the
or
same
not?
song,
Is that
yeah.
a different? Oh, same
Yeah.
song, different verse. Okay.
They say root like 18 times in that. All right, we got 32 people watching right now, so that's pretty sweet.
Awesome.
So yeah, let me know, guys. Make sure the audio's good. If is mine too quiet, too loud? Is Brock's too quiet, too loud? From my end, it looks like his is pretty good, actually. I just want to make sure mine's all right because I'm using a different scene in OBS and I don't have my mic settings on it, so I'm going raw dogging on the mic right now. I don't have any filters on it.
You're doing an easy. You're raw
I'm
dogging.
raw dogging the mic right now. There's no filters on it. I spent like 2 hours today setting up my EQ on my filters on my for my video recording so I could sound better, And then it's like what
Well, I was trying to use a Shortcut today, and it was taking forever
to export.
Yeah, it was. It didn't even give me a time. It gives you a time. Like it went 1%, 2%, and it still had dash, 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 dash. So I ended the job and put it on the other program that I previously
How long
used.
did you wait before you end it? Because normally when I export it, it'll say like 1% and then 2%, and it won't give me a time. And then like a minute or two later, it'll pop up a time, and it usually will be within like 10 minutes.
I gave it half an
Holy
hour
shit.
after the 2%. Yeah, because I was like, if I give it too much longer, because at the moment while we're doing this, bug, I missed it. At the moment while we're doing this, it's actually rendering the video on the other of the podcast.
Sure. Yeah, guys, so if you don't know, all of you watching, Brock has his own podcast called the Incorrectly Podcast. I was a guest on it last week. I will get the link in the description here in just a second. But yeah, go check his podcast out. Give it a like, give it a sub.
Yeah, you better introduce me. We got heat
You
for
did?
that. Yeah, someone commented like, usually when you have a guest, you introduce
Oh,
them
hey bud.
and you ask them
Hey
questions.
bud.
I'm
You're
like,
gonna get
oh.
comments. You're gonna get comments on videos. I think I just looked the other day. I think I
Uh,
have over 10,000 comments on my channel, and y
yeah, so we're only 7 episodes in,
you
so
just
we're really
yeah,
new.
yeah. Let's
Goal.
go
Woo.
right through. Nice. Yeah, you're gonna get some comments. You're gonna get some ones you don't like and some that you do, but um,
Well, this is an exclusive that I haven't even released on the Incorrectly Podcast channel. So your fans will get them first. We're going to have little clips of the episodes as well.
okay.
So if people can't digest the full episode, they can just have
Yeah,
a
like
bite
JRE
size.
clips.
Kind of, yeah,
Cool.
yeah, but not as polished,
Right.
obviously.
I'll get there. I'll get there. I was funny because
Yeah, no,
I was like, sometimes I'll go on incognito and look through some of my videos to see how like things are doing without my bias on my like with my like cookie, you know what I mean? Like just to kind of get like what would it
yeah,
look like if somebody logged on. And so I was looking at some of my older videos, and it was so funny to see like some of my first videos with like 100 subs and like where I've like how I acted on camera then to like where I am now on camera. And it's just like
uh,
it's cool to see like how you can grow in through videos like that.
that's like, hi, my name is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Yeah. Let me put that in the.
It's usually good once the team gets their first goal, they tend to
Yeah.
settle. It's just that first goal that if it takes too long to get, they start to worry. Ooh.
How do I? Can I edit this while I'm so newbie at this stuff still. I don't know if I can put your. Can I put your link in the description while I'm streaming?
I don't know. Do not know.
Stream settings.
If they just search incorrectly
Yeah, go look up
podcast,
incorrectly podcast. I'll put it in there when I'm done for sure. But
it's just a black screen logo with
yeah,
the
the last
text.
two of my videos. If you
The
go watch the last
scope.
two videos of mine, the link is in the description on those.
Oh, you whacked one in the netball as well, did you?
I believe so. Yeah, I should have.
Oh, cool. Like I said, I haven't watched the netball one
What
yet.
the hell?
I'm just saving that, you know,
Good, good.
when I'm feeling down and I need to be
I'm
perked
telling you,
up.
the ladies like that. I'm surprised how much. Like that was one of my better videos off the first day.
Oh, there we go.
Get in there, squeaker. Let's go. Okay, let's get to
Yeah,
chat.
gotta
I gotta
get
get
that
to chat here.
that goal attack and wing defense and
All right, Charlie. Yep. West Coast supporter, or Carlton supporter, neither. Don't have a team yet. Just kind of wearing whatever people send me. I enjoy all the apparel. It is awesome. So, dude, I actually like. I mean, I'm a cat. I like cats, right? I got kitties. Okay, so I'm all any cat stuff is kind of cool. I like it. Mine's a bit quiet, Cooper. You said. Okay, hold on. My audio. That's what I kind of thought.
oh, I thought he meant the cat.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's probably the new
No, my
rug.
cats are so loud. I have a Bengal, and she is one of the loudest fucking things ever. All right, is
Do
is
they
that
have a
better?
full tail?
That should be a little bit better. All right. Yes, Brock here is watching from Australia. Let's see.
Yeah, so I've got the Channel 7 feed.
Yes, he's got the channel. It's like, show us pictures. Are you watching from Australia? I don't know what you want from pictures. This guy says he's a Crow supporter. Nobody can
Golly,
deny
good
that
stuff.
Minky is a perfect example of a Bulldog supporter. Huh? Okay, I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
The hair, I think they're getting at.
Oh, it's the hair. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me,
Now, for them to know that I'm watching from Australia, every second ad is the McDonald's Monopoly.
Oh.
We got that
what
running
the hell
at the
happened to this
moment.
guy?
Just a bit of a collision.
His head is blooded up. Good lordy.
And another thing too, lucky you're with Amy. All the Australians will get that, I
Yeah,
think,
there you go.
or most of them.
Just say crikey or whatever.
Crikey.
You know, the
Uh, or Scott Morrison is a flog. How about that? That should prove that I'm in
Yeah.
Australia.
You can start talking all. God damn it, my camera's all fucked. Start talking New Zealand. You were telling me.
Oh yeah. Full on Tom, and it was 6 points to one before.
6 points. But I was.
Go get some wash
Well,
and
it was so
chops
funny
at the
because
half
when I was
time.
watching that netball video,
Oh, outside of the
let's
foot.
go. Oh, I thought he was gonna kick that
Oh,
guy in the face. Ah, nice, nice.
he's going
When I
off.
was watching the netball video, it was the New Zealand team, right?
The
Yeah,
Silver
yeah.
Ferns, I think they
And
call.
so the whole time I'm like listening. I'm like, what Brock was telling me. I gotta hear it. I gotta listen for it. All right, let's see.
Yeah, we
What do we
had.
else got from chat? Hello, Deathman. How you doing? What is up? I can't show pictures of the game or anything because of copyright. So yeah, there will be no actual game footage. I do have the score on the bottom of the screen. I don't want to get kicked off of YouTube.
Bunnings Warehouse.
What was that?
Bunnings
Bonnie's, there
Warehouse.
you go. I don't see. I don't know what you're talking about.
They're just commercial.
Let's see. Let's see. All right, cool. You guys can hear me. Good. Good. Yep. They agree. You're from Australia now. Um, let's see. He's got the Broncos hat. He says swap it for a Niners hat.
Yeah, I'm not. Well, that's the thing. I don't really watch NFL. The only reason I've got the Denver Broncos, one, it was one of the place in Melbourne called Caps. It was like two for $40, so it was like
Okay.
bargain. And two, I popped the cherry in Denver, so
Nice.
representing.
Nice. We got to get you a Vikings apparel.
Oh, there's another one.
Not that it's
Jeez,
worth much because they suck. God, they're squeaking them through.
that Minnesota, isn't it? Yeah. Are they still purple
Yeah, there's,
with the gold
yeah,
lightning
yeah,
or
they're
whatever?
purple. Purple and gold, baby. Purple and
Wasn't
yellow, but yeah.
didn't
Actually,
who's the dude that used to play from years ago that started with M?
Randy Moss?
Uh, yeah, black
Randy
dude.
Moss, baby. You got Randy Moss, you got Dante Culpepper,
He a running or was he a quarterback? I
wide
can't remember.
receiver.
It's a while ago.
Randy
Yeah,
Moss is
he
the
like
best wide receiver ever. They even have a name called Getting Mossed on. Dude, he's epic. Epic. That was in the 90s. I remember that.
luckily he didn't live up to his name because Moss is very slow
Oh,
growing, so
no, he sticks to everything. That's what it is. He's just
he sticks to everything.
yes,
Okay.
go
Come
Vikes.
on,
That's
St
right,
Kilda.
Matthew. Love it. Go Vikes. Actually, you want to? I want to go grab it quick. Hold on.
Cool.
I got it. Hold
Minor.
on. I just realized I
Gotta
can't
put my ears
wear
on.
it while I'm doing this, but I got this hard hat, right? Funny story about this. This is a real hard hat for a construction site. These were the hard hats that the construction workers used when they built the new Viking stadium like 5 years ago. I was
Ah,
staying at a hotel. I worked at a hotel downtown, right across the street, and I may have stolen one of these.
you broke into
I may
their
have
room.
stolen one of
Yeah.
these. It's a long time ago, but so I got a really
Some poor bastard got a wrench on his head and he's out of work
well,
now.
no, because they just issued them. So we had like a conference room with like 20 or 40 boxes of these, like that they were gonna distribute out to all the workers because all the workers were staying at our hotel. So I just went in there and took one. It's like one worker's not going to the job site today with the hat.
Oh, H&S,
Yeah.
baby. Saints need the next goal, or it might be done before the quarter's out. Because we got. I'll wait till you put your ears back on so you can hear what I'm saying. And we're back. Because yeah, we've got. Are you aware that we've got shorter quarters this year because of the whole COVID thing?
Yeah. I was. You guys
Yeah.
made me aware of that like pretty early on, but I really haven't noticed
So-
any difference. Well, I haven't really watched much before that, so it's hard for me to kind of see any difference.
Yeah.
But
So less time to come back in a game is pretty
Right.
much what it boils down to. Like 20, 30 years ago, you're down by this much, that's it. You'd be over. But now the days, the way the game is and the way it flows,
yeah, it seems getting pretty fast paced. Steals hard hat, gets caught by cops. Oh, I thought this was America. Yeah. In my Randy Marsh accent. I thought this was America. Yeah, we do pay too much for a QB in Minnesota. Don't get me started. Don't even get me started on Cousins.
Didn't they have a game shut down last week?
Yeah, there's 2 teams that had kind of a COVID outbreak that they canceled. I think it was the Titans and I don't remember the other team.
Were they at the Rose Garden by any chance?
I don't know. I haven't looked into it. I only follow it because I just have fantasy football. So I'm a commissioner in our fantasy league, and we've been playing it for years. And so I just pay.
See, to me, fantasy football would be naked females playing.
Yeah. That's yeah.
That's where it's at.
We need
remember that
fantasy netball next.
What was that? What was that football? Was it lingerie league that you guys had for a bit?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if that was us. Was that us or Canada? I don't remember. But yeah, it was like female football where these it was like chicks in like short shorts and shoulder pads, just lighting each other up.
Because there was a few Aussie females that were in that as well.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
I don't think the lingerie. Judd asked if it's still a thing over here. The lingerie football. I don't know if it ever was a thing. I don't. Even when it was.
It was a thing.
I don't ever know anybody who watched it. I never watched it. I just knew it was existed. That guy.
How can you drop that?
All right. Oh.
Papa.
Okay. So yeah, I am behind you because
You
a
are.
little bit. Where we at? It says.
Oh,
says
right
live.
on. That he did. Yes, right on the siren.
Nice. Yeah, I mean,
And what are they doing? Are they
your
checking?
tips are
Or?
looking good here. You got Richmond. Richmond's pulling away. Making sure.
So you watching what stream? How are you streaming it on your computer? You doing it legally or illegally?
No, legally. I pay
Oh,
$35 a month to watch the AFL.
Oh, so you got league pass type
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I bought it a few months ago so I could watch the footy madness going on. I bit the bullet for you guys. But no, it's called Watch AFL. It's you guys can't get it in Australia. It's only for like people outside the country. It's like what it said.
Unless we do a VPN or whatever.
Yep. So it's called Watch AFL, and it allows me to watch any game, record them, or go back and watch them. I bought the AFL pass, right? Because that's what everybody told me to get.
Yeah. See, we have that. If we have a telco here called Telstra. So if you're with Telstra, you get that AFL pass, or if you don't like AFL, you can get NRL with the rugby.
Well, yeah. So here's what happened to me. It was a shit show because first I buy the AFL pass, right? And then it's like, oh, that works, but I can only watch it on my phone. You can't log into AFL Pass on your computer and watch it. It won't let you. You can only watch it on your phone. And I was like, okay. So I got the trial, got it on my phone. It's like, well, I want to watch it on my TV or I want to watch it on my computer. I wouldn't let me stream it or like share it from my phone to my computer. So all I could do is watch it on my phone. I'm like, this sucks. So then I looked into that.
There is a workaround for that.
What is it?
I have it. Well, it depends what phone you've got. Do you have a Samsung?
No, it's a Google Pixel.
Oh, okay. See, so I've got a Samsung, right? If I start my feed, like on the AFL app, the pass, so it's obviously little small, then I drag down my notification panel and I hit Samsung, whatever it is, Smart Share, and then I share it to a Chromecast. It won't pick up that it's small, but if I start Smart Share first, then I hit go into the AFL app, it'll say, oh, no, you have to buy like the equivalent of Foxtel. Which
so I don't even have Chromecast. I don't have any of that to share it like that because I was looking into that too.
But you have a smart telly?
No. I mean, yes and no. It doesn't have the ability to. I spent like good hours trying to figure this out and researching it, and it just wouldn't work. And so it's like, okay, well, you can get the what is it called? Your main like the teleco. I don't know, that main TV thing over there.
Telstra.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, if you get Telstra, then you can do it, yada, yada. And I was looking at, well, I can't get Telstra in the States. So I'm like, well, what the hell? So after like a few minutes of digging, that's when I found Watch AFL, which is literally designed specifically for Americans who want to watch, like exactly what I wanted to do. So I canceled my AFL pass because it was like a trial, and then I did the Watch AFL, and it's worked beautifully. Like it's way, way better. It's everything I need.
So yeah, anyone out there that's got a Samsung phone and the AFL app, there was your little tip.
Yeah.
Get it on your TV.
Pro tip.
Mm.
Saints better take some vitamin supplements after that start. That's what Potter says.
Some Swiss.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Flip says he uses KO. Some people say KO would be cheaper. I can't get KO. I don't think. I don't know. And I didn't want to buy all these like TV subscriptions and all this shit. I didn't want to get into all that. So it was nice just.
Crackstream is a good website, just on the down low.
Yeah, well,
But it usually only does American sports like UFC or NBA, NFL, boxing.
well, and I will say this: if there's anybody who wants to watch American sports, I mean, it's all pretty much done and over with now, except for NFL. But I do have the hookup on the ability to watch pretty much any American sports games. I'm not going to get into it on live stream here, but you can hop in the Discord and have a chat with me if there's something you are interested in watching. We can talk. And there's also people in the Discord in the community who are very, very good at getting what you want to watch. So we have some pretty clever people in the Discord.
Oh wow, you can get Pepsi for SodaStream now.
AFL girl or vodka. She's like, I'm an AFL girl. Very nice, very nice.
31-14.
Yeah, it's
They need the first goal of the second quarter, St Kilda. Just to get the confidence back.
Ooh. Man.
So what happens in your stream? Do you just get the football will be back in X amount of minutes, or do you get ads or?
Oh, for me? No, I'm watching the stupid Outback Opal Hunters commercial. Discovery Channel.
Oh.
I'm watching the Fox Footy stream, yeah.
Okay.
You guys have some funny ass commercials. I get to watch your commercials when I do this too. It's funny.
Yeah, we get to do it the other way too. We get to if you're hard for more than 4 hours, consult a doctor. See, we don't have those.
Oh yeah, dude, we got tons of
all those.
We have so many
diabetes things.
Boner commercials on the radio too. Like we'll be listening to like sports talk, and then all of a sudden it'd be like Blue Chew chewables. You got erection problems, and it'll just be like the guy talking on the radio about it.
Or the have you been in an accident?
Yeah.
Call blah 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 lawyers, and we can get you. You
have mesothelioma. Can you not feel your nose?
Can you spell it?
Do you smell things backwards at night? Yeah. So a quarter time. What we can do too is I can. Again, I don't have this set up through my normal streaming thing because I normally have like an overlay for like when it's like a break. It'll be like be back soon. I can make one quick. But at halftime, we can take like a little break or something too. That's cool. Or if you need to take a break or you want to go do something, feel free. Yeah, no biggie. It's just kind of chill today. If you're down, we can do another one tomorrow for the second game, and I'll have a little more preparation for that. But it's up to you. But yeah, feel free to hop in or out. No biggie.
Yeah, no. I'm cool. I'll probably only get up at halftime to get a bit of a drink.
Yeah, me too. I gotta actually.
Plus, you don't want to look at Channel 7's crap at halftime. They'll have like top 7 plays of the week, and they'll usually be about 48 plays. They'll like bundle in 4 plays into one.
Yeah.
It's like so annoying. It's like, who taught you how to count?
All right, I'm gonna fill up my cup. Give me a second.
Jared Roughhead, never a truer name. And yeah, I can't see any comments that are coming up, so if anyone's commenting, you'll have to wait till Minky gets back to read them.
Oh, man, that's good stuff.
Coffee.
Yeah. Nick, what mic do I use? Link is in the description to all my gear, but it is the Audio Technica. What is it? AT44. I don't remember what the hell the name is. AT2020. AT2020.
And we're away.
All right.
You're going to lose your shit when you eventually get to Melbourne, when everything's cleared up and you GoFundMe gets to the goal and all that sort of gear because Melbourne has probably the best coffee in the world.
So I used to roast coffee. I used to work for a coffee company, and I roasted their coffee. So we would
you call that
yeah.
coffee?
I used to be a coffee
That kind of
roaster, so
roasting,
we
or-
would source in specialty coffees from all over the world. I mean, we'd get coffee from Papua New Guinea, from all over, and I'd roast different stuff. And the coffee, it really depends on or how it's roasted is the big thing. But like for example, like Papua New Guinea, they have some really good coffee, but like I think I prefer Ethiopian coffee over Papua New Guinea coffee, because like
Be skinnier.
yeah, little bit, a little thinned out, a little bolder. No, but like how like for wine, there's this thing like sommeliers or somms for like wine tasting, like.
No, I'm not in. I'm not a.
But you know that the term, yeah, like that's like a professional wine taster is a somm. So for coffee, it's called a Q grader. And so I used to work with our Q grader at work, tasting coffees with him. Like I was kind of under his wing a little bit. He would let me, like, it's called cupping. We would taste together. And so I got to learn about all different like regions. Oh, Jesus. That guy just got like,
Yeah.
oh man. Dude, it's getting spicy. Let's go.
Yeah. Well, he had hair before he started.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, that angle wasn't very good. Yeah, Cochin seems to do that every now and again.
Somebody says, pro tip, if I go to watch footy at the game, or if I go to a footy game, to bring my own food because everything's overpriced.
Oh yeah, overpriced and cold.
I mean, that's kind of like American stuff too, but they don't allow us to bring stuff in, or they're, yeah.
Well, yeah, you smuggle it in.
I do that at the movie theaters.
You eat it before you get there. It's like the old joke. Oh, you smuggled a 6-pack in. Oh, how'd you do that? Drank it before I came.
Steven asks, do you slurp and aerate the coffee when you taste it? Yep, you do. It's not the same as wine, but it's kind of similar. Yeah, you take a little spoon and you put it in the cup, and there's actually the grounds are in the cup, and you go and you taste it, and you're supposed to drink it room temperature, not hot, because hot coffee masks poor attributes.
Did you ever have or heard of the shit coffee?
Yeah, I've never had it.
That is literal shit. I can't remember what animal
like
it was. They'd eat. Yeah, wouldn't they feed them the beans and then?
Oh yeah.
They'd shit it out and then they'd use it. Yeah.
I've never had it. It's overrated. I have no desire to try it. I mean, if somebody were to like make it and like, oh, you want to try it? I'd be like, sure. It's kind of an interesting thing to try, but.
Is that American or is it another country that does that?
Oh, jeez, that guy just got shoved straight down his fucking face. No, because the animal that eats it is from like the jungle or something. I think it's like I don't remember what region it's from. Judd asked what my favorite method for making coffee is. I use a pour over. I do a pour over every day. I got the Kalita wave.
Oh. I got a free coffee this morning.
My coffee's free too.
One of the most of the Aussies would know the Coles Express Servo, where you can get a coffee for $2.50 large. The lady before me, we're all social distancing and wearing our masks and all that. She got her coffee. Made my coffee first, but then I put a lot of sugar in, so I'm there opening the satchels, stirring. I just put it one in per time. I don't put them all in because it sits at the bottom. She got her coffee done before me. She went up and then she came back and she goes, "Oh, I've paid for your coffee too."
Oh, that's
so
nice.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, so.
I would have not paid for yours because you don't drink it black, like a man.
No.
See you, Vodka. She says she's.
Wait, so you like black coffee matters?
Black coffee matters, bud. Puts hair on your chest. I fucking just shaved my chest, like not like fully shaved it, but like trimmed it, and God, it's been itchy as son of a bitch.
Hang on, and you're speaking of being not being a man, and you're shaving your chest.
I trimmed it. It was getting long. It was getting hot.
Yeah.
I trimmed it, and now it's itchy as shit, and I'm never doing it again. I've been going like this, like I'm having a heart attack for the last 2 days. Let's see what else we got. We got people. Oh, so it's called Kupe. I can't pronounce it. It's Indonesian. It's a civet cat. It's an Indonesian thing. The cat that eats it.
Are they the ones with the really big eyes? Like it looks like someone shoved a stick up its ass. It's like,
I think so.
Yeah.
All right, you think St. Kilda's going to make a run back? They're getting kind of tossed around.
They've
They're
just
getting
got to get this
manhandled a little
next
bit.
goal. But it's been up their end for the majority of this quarter. So they've just got to capitalize on having the ball. Now, the guy that has probably just marked it
Mm-hmm. Yep.
in the forward line, he's a twin.
Oh.
I can't remember his surname's King. I think he's Max King from memory, and I can't remember his brother's name. He plays for
Gotcha.
Gold Coast, but they're both guns, or they're going to be guns. He's I don't know 19, 20. He's like young as.
Gotcha.
They'll probably correct me in the comments.
Okay, he's
but,
pretty tall too.
for a kid.
Why is... Oh, no way. Takes it behind.
You didn't lean across enough, Minky. You got to lean with it to will it
shit,
in.
my bad. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're right. So, okay. I'm just wondering because it seems like St. Kilda's kind of getting bullied a little bit, like physically getting pushed around a little bit. I'm wondering if they're gonna say enough's enough and start making a comeback here, but who knows?
Well, that's the thing. If they get close enough that you don't want to risk being rubbed out for next week.
Well, is this elimination then? It's like whoever loses is out, right?
Yeah, whoever. Yeah, it's from here on in. Every game is loser is out. It's only the first week that the 2 games with the top 4 teams in it has a double chance. Hence why Geelong is still in it after losing last week.
Yeah, because like the first week I was looking at like the games and stuff. I was under the impression that it was elimination, but it wasn't. It was like kind of like a qualifying thing. It looked like the very very first prelims or whatever.
It was to get into the prelim, which is the 2 prelims, which are next week.
And so I was kind of confused at first, but now it's starting to make sense. Hey, what's up, future AFL goat? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you're here. I gotta give you some shit because I totally won the last 2 weeks in your tip match. Just throwing that out there. Just saying, I won.
He was whinging about that before
robbed.
it went live too.
I'm just teasing. I'm just giving you a hard time. It's all good, bud. He's like, sorry I ripped you off. I'm an idiot. No, it's okay. It's all good, buddy. Shit happens. No worries.
He's not related to Ray Chamberlain, is he?
No, you're good, bud. You're good. That's funny. Because I said, because who won the Tigers won it last week, right? Or the Lions won it last week, right? So I said the Lions won. Somebody else said the Tigers won, and then he got it mixed up with the Tigers and the Lions. All good, bud. No worries. The Tigers better win now. All right. Oh, get it.
Oh, Rioli, what's he gonna do?
Nope. Oh, the squeaker. Not quite enough. That's what I call them when they like squeak it in there.
I know. I just expect a little mouse to come across the screen.
That's what it reminds me of, a little mouse going whoop, squeaking right into the goal. Yeah, you stay down there. You stay down there, bud. All right, we got 44 viewers. Welcome everybody. How are we all doing today? What are you guys doing on what is it? There, it's Friday, right?
Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah, Friday night.
Yeah, okay.
25 to 9.
Yep. I go from waking up at 6 in the afternoon to getting up at 3 in the morning. The fuck? Who is my favorite player in the AFL? Asks future AFL goat. I don't know. I'm gonna say Charlie because I just know Charlie's a very common name, and I feel like there's 100 Charlies in the AFL. I'm just gonna say Charlie. Let's go Charlie because I hear it every time I watch a video.
Charlie Brownlow.
There's some Charlie in it. Oh, nice. Does that not count? Okay. Nope. Doesn't count.
Nah. The other guy. Well, they deemed the other guy got hands on it first.
Nice, Mark. You're one hand of that. Mason Cox. Yeah, I could say Coxie. Give the Americans some support. He had a You know, he struggled. He did had a good beginning of the year, then he struggled, and then it looks like he was really putting it together in that last game against West Coast. He kind of ran the gauntlet on him a bit.
Ooh.
Yeah, future AFL delay is not as bad as usual. Well, that's good. I literally just whipped this stream up last minute, so I hope everything's okay.
Your delays, I'm holding back a little bit.
Well,
So I don't
I'm
want to
thinking,
spoil it for you.
I think he means like the stream, like
Oh,
our
okay.
output compared to the game, because that's a few
Yeah.
seconds behind too. Well, so you put yours back a
can
couple
always set
seconds.
that. I can always. Yeah, I could. No, I haven't put it back. I'm just in manually putting myself back. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I might go in a couple more seconds.
It's funny. I used to do that with my dad. So he had like cable, and I would like kind of like pirate the hockey games. I would watch them. Well, you know, not technically legal, but and so I would always be like 5 to 10 seconds behind him. But I'd be on the phone with him, and he'd be like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Shut the hell up! I haven't seen it yet." You know. Hey, thanks. I'm gonna hopefully I say your name right. Tanush. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Speaking of pirating, I've got to get the last episode of The Boys season 2 before I forget tonight.
Says Tanush Qatar is the biggest AFL YouTuber out there. React to his diss tracks, or was that? I don't know. Okay, I'll have to take a peek. I have to take peeksies. So right now it's 7, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9.
Okay, so there's about 5 to
7,
6 seconds difference
6,
between
yeah.
you and me. Yeah. So not only am I 14 hours or something in front of you, it's an extra 6 seconds.
Yeah. It takes time for the internet to get over to me.
Yeah. Because isn't it a collection of tunnels or whatever, isn't it?
Wires
That's how it
through the
works.
ocean.
No. I was being sarcastic with some Quail or whatever said he invented the internet years ago.
I don't know.
They're all
I didn't hear
tunnels
that.
or yeah. Oh wow. We were.
Just way to just make them look like a bunch of children there. Just no, my ball. Just take it away.
Snap.
Taking it away.
Now we've got the Coles ad. Just a modern Australian family having some hummus with some cheese platter while they're watching the footy. All having a drink of water with a slice of lemon in it. It couldn't be more wanky.
Sharna says she's painting and watching us. Well, that's cool.
Oh, what? Actually painting us?
I can't hold still enough for that.
Do you do that with your thumb while you look at the, when you're doing the real, what is it? Real life, or what is it called? Still life, or whatever. You put your
Do you ever
thumb
watch
out.
Impractical Jokers?
No, I've never seen that. I know they've got a movie.
No, it's like these four guys. They have a show, but there's like.
But didn't they have
I don't
release
know.
a movie?
I'm not sure. But there's like tons of clips on YouTube. It's like there's hundreds of clips on YouTube. But there's one where they make him do like go naked on like a pedestal in the middle so everybody can paint. And like while he's painting, so he's like holding this junk, and then. But what he doesn't know is the platform rotates. So like while he's sitting there like getting painted, they start rotating it on him, and it's just the funniest thing. He's so embarrassed, and they make him like, I don't know, it's hilarious. All these ladies are like, "What the hell?"
I got a funny story about a real life class once. Years ago, I was trying to get into university, and it was an arty-farty type of course. So they had one of the prerequisites was like, "Come, you have a portfolio, but we're going to have you do a real life drawing while you're here." Oh, I'm like, okay. So I walk into the room. I see this naked dude over to the left. Oh, great,
What are we getting
dude.
ourselves into?
I sit down, start doing the drawing, and then I'm finished. And then I get up, and as I get up, I walk past another door, and there's a female in there. And I was like, I could have walked into I didn't realize there was both sex there.
That would be about the extent of my drawing capability.
Wow, he's packing. Stroke
Yeah.
the peg, diddle 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 with my
Yeah,
extra
he
leg.
basically gave up one of his arms for his dick.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got in chat here.
First name try,
Yeah,
last
try.
name pod.
Isn't the internet in Minnesota cat hair and bamboo? What the hell? First of all, we don't have bamboo, so no. We have icicles that run under our ground. No. Will there be a?
No
Let's see.
pandas.
Surely there will be an American Footy League in the next 10 years. Is
There already
yeah,
is.
yeah,
There are
yep.
footy leagues. Yeah.
Honestly, I don't see it getting big though. That's just because
I think it's like the Miami Magpies or something
yeah,
like that.
Minnesota's is dumb. It pisses me off. I'm bummed. We got
What are they
it's
called?
the Big Freeze, which I'm not. I mean, that's fine. But the logo is a giant foot with a big toe on it, and it's like a frozen foot. And it's like, can't you pick something better than a foot? Nobody wants to see a foot. I hate it.
Didn't you guys win the
Oh, we
WNBA?
kill it in women's basketball. We are the best in the world. The Lynx have won like
Because an Aussie player played, I think.
yeah. The Lynx
Yeah.
are probably the best basketball players in the world for females. They are unreal. That's the only sport we're good at in Minnesota. I think like out of
And you name your team after deodorant.
the Lynx. Lynx is deodorant. It's a cat.
Yeah.
You
Deodorant.
ever seen a lynx like the cat?
Come on. People in the comments.
No.
It's deodorant.
We actually have these animals in our state, so
Yeah, people in the comments.
Fucking
Lynx is
get out of
deodorant.
here. It's
Tell-
Axe.
tell
It's
Minky
Axe
where
in
it's
the
at.
US. That's what Cooper saying.
Yeah, I know.
Icicles.
Mm.
Optical fiber icicles, yes. I mean, footy could take off in the U.S. I just don't see it. We have so many sports here as it is. Not that I wouldn't want it to. I just don't see it taking off. Like just with everything we already got. I mean, it took so long just for us to have like Major League Soccer start to become popular. I mean, that took a long time. And soccer's a really popular
You had to
sport.
get Beckham over for that. Soccer's the world game.
Careful. I got to be careful what I say.
Yeah.
I get lit up.
Mm.
I joined your diss track, Minky. What is that?
Isn't,
what is talking about diss tracks?
Greg Louganis. You know Greg Louganis? Yeah, Google Greg
Who's that?
Louganis. Nearly had more dives than a soccer team.
Oh, jeez.
He's an American diver in the Olympics years ago. He smacked his head on the back of the diving board, bled in the pool. At the time, he had HIV, but he didn't tell anyone.
Seriously?
Yeah, but this was back in like the late '80s, early '90s when it was a big
Yeah,
deal.
yeah. I remember like in the 90s when I was in elementary school and like middle school, like grade school, we used to have like a sign in our nurse's office that said like you cannot get AIDS by these things. Like it had like
It's
we had, like
alive.
20 different things on how you cannot get HIV and AIDS because people were so afraid of getting HIV and AIDS that there was like you can't get it from sitting down on a toilet, you can't get it from hugging somebody.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can't it was like because people were so afraid
On
to
a
use
toilet.
everything. There was like signs in grade school in our nurse's office saying how like you're not going to get AIDS, kids.
Well, you know the best way not to get hearing aids?
Hearing aids don't get old.
No, don't stick unprotected dicks in your ear.
Good point. Good point. I got little ears, so
What was I going to say? Oh, we had a really see. We don't mess around with our ad campaigns when it comes to stuff like that. Our ad campaign for AIDS was a Grim Reaper
fuck.
at a bowling alley, and the pins were people, and he was bowling down pins and knocking down like kids, women, men, sort of saying, AIDS doesn't just affect homosexual men, do not do this, do not do that. It was
I hate
like
to see what
full
your
on.
cancer ads like. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, they're pretty full on. Like they'll have people with the holes in the neck going, doing that type of stuff.
You think they could make like a funny one, like a guy like he lost his voice box and he's looking all over for it, like
Yeah, he's
the
doing
real
beatbox
life,
and
like I
that.
can't find my voice box. I should have never smoked cigarettes.
Well, our packaging, we've got like gangrene. Oh, Another one to the Tigers. Yeah, we've got like feet missing toes on our cigarette packages.
Jeez.
Um, and an eye, I think, pulled back with from a dead. But yeah, we're full on. We don't piss fart around with that
Clearly.
stuff.
Um, so do we think this is going to be another blowout? Because it's not looking like it's going to be a close game here.
What is it? Back to 26
Yeah.
points, isn't it?
Every live stream I do, it's a blowout. It's not even close.
Yeah, Molzen.
So, Tanush, or you guys let me know in the chat. What is this diss track you guys are talking about? I don't know. Somebody said I joined your diss track, Minky. What does that mean? Are you talking about Discord? What's a diss track? What the hell are you guys talking about?
Joined your diss track.
Because if you know, if we wanna start having a rap battle, let's go.
Yeah. Call it Eminem.
Let's go. Say okay. He meant Discord. Okay. Well, say Discord, not diss track. Jesus Christ. Freaking Australians. Oh, nice mark.
I'm surprised we didn't say we joined your dissy or your
Someone
disso.
wrote this track about Menke. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to start that. You don't want to start that beef.
Can you get skanky to rhyme with Menky?
Skanky Menke.
Helsinki?
Oh, I tell you.
Oh, okay. They're in a bit of trouble now.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I knew it was coming, AFL Go. I knew it was coming. I did not want to say it out loud because I did not want to give you guys that easy layup. But yes, Stinky Minky. Stinky rhymes with Minky. Okay, there you go. Congratulations. You figured it out. Stinky Minky. Good job.
Minky. Pinky.
So my
Twinkie.
dad's, like, that's kind of like my dad's nickname too, Minky. But so they, like, his buddies give him shit and they call him Stinky Minky. He doesn't stink, but it's just funny. Nice.
32 points.
Embarrassing. This is embarrassing. The Saints are going to be getting a talking to at halftime.
Did I tell you about my self-lacing shoes?
Your what?
Self-lacing
Like
sneakers. No. Like, they connect to my phone via Bluetooth, and I hit a button on my phone, and they lace self.
I was
like
just going to say,
Back
Back to the Future.
They started with the Back to the Future ones, and this is like the third generation, I think. They're Nikes.
Like the pumps.
Oh, they got 2 buttons on them. They're over there.
Do they light up?
I'm pointing.
Do they keep you safe at night?
Yeah, they do actually. You can have them pulse for an hour. Change the color. Yeah. And there's a pad. You got to put them on a pad. And charge
Jesus
them
Christ, dude.
when the battery gets low. And when you put them on your feet, they'll automatically they calibrate when you first have them, so they find your nice fit. And you have a game fit, and then you have a rest fit because they're basketball.
Bullshit.
You know, they're meant. Then hey, no, I'll grab one. Hang on, I don't know if I can go over.
You're good. You're good. Jesus Christ, these Lions are just running down the... Or sorry, the Tigers are just running down the field. What the hell? That's so... How much did you spend on those? How much did you spend on those?
About 400
Holy
Australian
shit.
dollars.
God damn. Do they walk for you
I think
too,
that's
or what?
about
Jeez.
$2.50
Yeah,
American.
right. You should wake Evan up.
I had to be up at like midnight when they dropped.
Really? So you a big sneaker guy or what?
Oh, if I had more money, I would be. I don't know if you can see where I'm pointing. No, just yeah. There, I've got like 2 boxes, but they're my most expensive. Then I got a pair of Jordan 3s. I've got some Weekend, you know, the Singer Weekend.
Yeah.
I got a pair that he did a collab with
Okay.
Puma or Puma, as you
Yep.
guys call it.
Judd said that those things
Uh,
better play guitar for you too.
well, they do make a noise that go when you tighten them
So
up
it's
when you
not
loosen them.
not a big sneaker guy drops $400 on sneakers.
Well, I mean, if I had money to drop, I would be buying them sneakers every
Okay, so
single
you
day.
are a sneaker guy.
Sneakers, tat, yeah, within my
Sure.
budget, I guess. Shoes, tattoos, and hats are my three
Gotcha.
vices.
Gotcha. Cooper says
Bang.
that's what I got to do my next shoey out of.
They're not. Oh no, they are waterproof on the outside at least.
They're not shoey proof, probably.
You just make a
Ah,
milkshake out of it. You just hit it. It's like a
gross.
blender.
Good day, guys. You're a huge fan of my hair. Oh, I appreciate it. Thanks. It's a little off today. I just woke up. I didn't even brush it yet.
Oh, score
Score
review.
review.
Score review.
Score review.
That is a. That is a. I'm going to say that's a
I don't think
goal.
he hit it.
No, it's a goal. What was the umpire's call? Did you catch what the
No.
umpire's call was?
I was reading chat.
Because if they can't decide what it is, if it's
It's whatever they called,
inconclusive,
right?
it goes by the
Yep.
umpire's call. Yeah, I don't think he hit it.
The beard is on point, Judd. Thanks. I just shaved, and I'm trying to grow out the beard a little bit.
Nah,
Oh,
look at
wait.
that. Heaps of room. Heaps
Yeah.
of room. And someone's got crutches in the
You know what
background
blows
too.
me away is they got like this technology, which it when then I watch cricket and I'm like, this seems outdated compared to how cricket does. The cricket's got like some of the craziest effing technology for reviewing plays, like heat signatures and all this
Mm.
crazy shit. And I'm like,
And where the
yeah, and
ball's
I'm like,
going to
how does
go,
the I'm like,
ball tracking.
America
Yeah.
is kind of known for like having the best of the best with a lot of stuff, usually, right? With especially with like technology wise.
So, some even says the best
But I'm just saying, like,
ever.
I'm surprised that we don't have that kind of technology in our sports with how big the NFL is. Like, how do we not
Uh,
have this? Because then I watched that, I was blown away.
oh, but don't you have it for tries? For because I think didn't they use, or was that only to look fancy? Like the Matrix camera that the movie The
Yeah,
Matrix, bullet what they call it, bullet view or whatever.
yeah, yep,
And he's
yep.
backwards and it's coming through. Yeah. Oh, he called that a
Did they?
point. Wow. Yeah. Um, he must have called it a
Huh.
point originally. Robbed.
Well, rip.
Yeah, they used that for when people took a good catch and they'd stop it and have them spin around like that. But I wasn't sure whether they actually used it on video reviews to see if if they planted both their feet in the end zone before they
No,
lost the
no.
ball or
There's, I
whatever.
mean, really, all they rely on is different camera angles, and that's pretty much where we're at. Like, there's no other technology besides like camera angles, and like the cameras have gotten better, so it's gotten better. But then you look at like cricket, and there's like other stuff besides cameras that they're using.
Well, the thing is, the AFL are just too stingy to have the cameras at every ground where they need
Right.
them to have because it's an
Right,
AFL
right.
thing to have them. It's not.
But to be fair, since it is the same grounds as a cricket ground, they could probably implement the same technology in some sort of way, like similarly, if they wanted to, like if they
Mm.
absolutely.
Well, they've got like a snicko. You've seen the snicko for cricket, where if the ball hits the bat, it'll have like a wave, like
Yeah, like a sound wave. So
you
they have
know,
like they have heat
sound wave.
signatures, they
Yeah.
have sound waves, they
So
have cameras. It's like nuts.
yeah, so they've got the snicko for the football. If it hits the post, they'll go to like snicko to see if it makes
Oh, sure.
a noise if they can't see deviate.
What I do like that they implemented. They didn't have this like in the '90s. They have like cameras in the pylons now for the AFL or for the NFL, like on the goal line.
Oh yeah. So like
Yeah.
stump cam
Yep.
in the cricket. Yeah, now when stump cam came out for cricket, that was pretty cool. I'm just checking.
All right, halftime. Alrighty. Whoop.
I showed you my crazy
Hold
phone,
on.
didn't I?
Hold on. What is
Just
this?
to simply
That's not
55 to 24.
Sorry, I'm just moving stuff around. Yeah. Wait, you
31
got a phone,
point.
you said?
Yes. Watch and be amazed.
You got a flip phone.
Yeah. But the screen is touchscreen.
Oh, you got one of those folds.
Yeah, fold Z. Little ones,
Nice.
not the big ones.
I just got a new phone too.
Which
I got the
Pixel did you get?
4A.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not too
Well, because
bad.
I had the original Pixel XL.
Did you get the 4A 5G?
No, the 4A
Or
doesn't
the-
have 5G. The unless they
Oh no, they've just released one.
did they
Just
fucking really?
released-
Because I just got this
they
like a
announced
month
it
ago.
this week.
Fucking A.
And they released the 5, and they released the 5.
Yeah. I was
as
waiting
well.
for that,
It's
but
coming out.
my Pixel XL shit out on me. The screen broke. So, but here's the thing:
Well, that's all right to have the original
for
XL.
350 or for $350, this is a fucking amazing phone. Amazing phone. It is just as good, the exact same as my original Pixel XL.
I had the XL, the XL2, the XL.
I love that. I love the
I think.
Pixels.
Yeah. I like how you get the update straight away.
Well,
that's
Yeah,
one
it's
of the
basically
bonuses.
it is the iPhone for Android essentially.
Yeah, I'm still waiting, even though it's Android. I'm still waiting on. I'm on July security update. Samsung hasn't kicked out the. I haven't.
Did you get a ton of bloatware with yours or no?
Only Samsung, like Samsung.
I haven't had a Samsung phone in years. They used to
Calendar, Samsung Notes. I just piss it off. I use Google anyway. I use Chrome and yeah, because I've got a Chromebook as well as this PC that I bought about a month ago, only really for the podcast. I was like, no, I need to edit shit. So
Yeah, I need to get a new laptop. Mine's kind of.
speaking of editing shit, where are we? 46% done of the latest episode of Incorrectly
Very
Podcast.
nice. Very nice.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, look up with Shotcut. Look to see because there might be some different rendering options you can select to make it better. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I tried to do it 1080 HD.
No, I mean like as far as settings for rendering, like because sometimes it can use your
30
CPU
frames.
or your GPU, and you can set what hardware you want it to render off of.
Like the software, in Celeron or whatever in the drop down.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to
thingies.
look at it because I know like mine it can take me like because I have a really nice graphics card. Like I have like a 1080 Ti.
Yeah.
And so
Look,
theoretically, I should be able to
my-
export and do these videos very, very quick. But for some reason, when I use Shotcut, it uses the CPU to render it, not the GPU. And I tried messing with it, and I couldn't get it to work. But there might be some ways you can mess around with what hardware it's using to render.
Well, this Lenovo that I got, bare bones. It only cost me like 400 Australian dollars.
The chat says it's time to build a PC.
So it's. Nah, I'll just wait and buy another one.
Yep, build one up.
If I ever get back, so that's the thing. My job finished when they locked down the state. So I think we're into our 8th week of a 6-week lockdown. So and I haven't heard in those 8 weeks from my work. Like, would have been nice just to have one call to say hey or an email.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing?
I got fired.
So
or laid off.
Yeah, well,
I
I
got
didn't
laid
get-
off.
well-
Permanently laid off.
yeah, it was laid off, but they didn't say when things picked up whether I'll be back because I only just got the job because they were getting inundated because they were a computer
Okay.
repair place. So the technicians were all having to come out to the front desk all the time to book
Yeah.
in the jobs. Thereby, obviously, they weren't having the time spent working on the computers. So they're like, oh, we need someone just to man the
Yeah.
desk, book them in, take them out the back. So that's what I was doing. So whether they go back, because they're online and their click and collect is still open. It's just the retail side of things
Yeah.
that's closed. So when they come back and people can come in, whether they go, we've lost too much money in the last 2 months or whatever, when we won't put this guy back on, we'll just have
That's
the
what happened
text
to
do
me.
it,
Yeah.
sort of thing.
Yep.
So plus it'd just be weird going back anyway, because like I said, I was only there for probably about 2 months when they locked everything down. So it'll be like learning everything again.
Dude, that's
It'll be-
exactly how I started in car sales. I started working for Cadillac in October, and
Okay.
got through the training, started selling cars, and then COVID hit, and I was their newest salesperson. There's only 7 salespeople. It's a smaller family-owned dealership, and so.
Last on,
Yep,
first off
exactly.
kind
So
of
when
thing.
COVID hit, they was like, we're gonna lay you off. We'll let you know with how things go. And then like a couple months went by, and they're like, yeah, it's nothing to do with your performance or anything. We just don't have the sales to, so we're not gonna bring you back on.
Did you try singing the Aretha Franklin
No,
song?
I didn't. I'm not a good singer.
You know what I'm
No,
talking about,
I'm
don't
pulling an Evan.
you? The Cadillac song.
I'm so bad with names.
Gonna love you in a big
Oh,
Cadillac.
yep.
Da, 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 da. Riding in the back, cruising down the street. Something. I'm pretty sure it's Aretha.
Maybe, yeah. No, I
Hang on, I'll have to find
don't
it
get me
now.
pulled though. Don't play it. I don't want to get copyrighted on my fucking live stream.
Oh, yeah, that's right. No, they won't
I
be able to
just,
work that out
I
from my
just
bad
dealt with the
singing.
strike, so.
Oh, now hang on. It might be Nat King Cole's
Oh.
daughter.
I'm going to catch up with some chat here quick. Tanush asks, or let me go up a little bit higher. Let me see. Some people complaining about the refs on that last call, but what's my favorite team in the AFL, Tanush? I don't have one.
Umpires. Come on, get the lingo down.
Umpires, shit, sorry.
No, no
Goddamn
refs.
umpires. You know what's funny though? Because when I start talking about American sports to my friends, I mess up the lingo now and I use Aussie terms.
Oh, you put it
Yeah,
back
and
the
I'm like,
other
God
way.
damn it. I'm like, son of a bitch. Okay. I don't have a favorite team, Tanush. I'm just kind of open, watching everything. And I enjoy watching you guys fight it out.
Natalie Cole. Sorry.
Let's see. You joined the Discord. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. If you haven't checked out the Discord yet, links in the description. Go in there. It's the easiest place to have a chat in real time with everybody in the community. Get me video recommendations and all that good stuff. Cambros, good to see you back here, bud. How are you doing? Welcome. Let's see. How am I watching the game? I bought the Watch AFL thing. It's for Americans to watch the footy. I can watch any game and go back and watch games. I got to cancel it here after the final, so don't let me forget, everybody, to cancel that because they charge me $35 a month to watch the games. Let's see. What else we got? Talking about Monopoly at Macca's. Good, fun stuff. Cool. All right, yeah, caught up. But no, yeah. So it kind of sucked getting off that. So just, and then I started school. So now I'm trying to like figure out. Now, fortunately, I paid off all my debt last year, and I'd saved up like quite a bit of money, so that even when I got laid off, I was able to like pay my rent and everything. And I don't have. I left myself a really nice cushion. That cushion was I was trying to buy a house. I'm trying to buy a duplex, so I was saving up a down payment. So I'm kind of eating into those funds right now, which isn't good. This whole COVID shit kind of threw a wrench into everything, you know.
Yeah, no, well, when I say luckily, they here they let us access our superannuation early if we needed to. So I did that and paid some debt off, like paid my car off. So, and then pretty much used the rest on Uber Eats.
There you go.
But
Yeah,
and $400
shoes. The Marty McFly shoes. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting unemployment, or I was getting unemployment here, because with the whole COVID thing, you can get unemployment. Which, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of, like, politically and how I view things. I would prefer not to have it in the grand scheme of things, but that is the way it is. So I'm taking advantage of it, but we don't have like an annuation here.
When people are on their feet and they pay taxes, that's what, you know. Well, that's what you pay for, I guess.
So, and I mean, at one point, 80% of the American people were like on unemployment for a good bit. It was insane. We don't have annuition here, I don't think. At least I don't know. We had like this unemployment thing, but yeah, Judd, paying debt off is where it is at. I agree. I take the Dave Ramsey method for my debt, at least initially, to get it all paid off. I don't agree with everything he says, but superannuation is like a 401k. Oh, okay, yeah. I have a 401k and an IRA. I don't take anything out of it though, because they heavily penalize you if you take anything out early. So
yeah, see, we're not meant to touch it. It's only extreme cases, and they opened it up to say if you're struggling, you can get X amount this financial year, and you can get X amount the next financial year because of COVID.
Yeah, they didn't do that for us, I don't think,
Yeah.
at least that I'm aware of.
Now, what'd they do? A 1,200 one-off, or was it?
Well, you know what's
Payment
crazy?
or something?
This is gonna blow you away. So if you this to me this doesn't make any sense, but if you were working, right, you got a $1,200
Mhm.
check. If you were claiming unemployment, like if you got laid off like I did, and you were claiming unemployment,
Let's check with a CK.
then every week I would get $600 a week plus my
Yeah.
unemployment. So I was getting
Okay.
600 from the federal government plus my unemployment from the state. I was getting almost $1,000 a week for not working, while people who were working only got $1,200 one time. People were
One
pissed.
time.
People were pissed here.
And plus, your dollar means more than out, as in
But so,
it holds more weight to
what,
you
so
than
here's what I'm
yeah.
worried about though. And so like I was under the impression so the $600 that I was getting every week or that 1,200 regardless that's not taxed. And so they're gonna have to pay taxes on that next year. So I saved it all. Every money I got, I didn't buy $400 shoes. I didn't spend it on shit because I didn't want to like get screwed
I'm
next
I'm
year.
I'm getting the retail the recovery. Putting money
I
back
love
into
it.
the
I love it.
economy.
No, trust me. I bought some stuff. You see the background. I picked up a few new things, but yeah, I tried to save everything so that it would not.
Yeah,
affect me
that's a
later.
lacrosse, a Lacoste or whatever thing, or it's a very big box
What is?
over your left shoulder. It's either a Lacoste or lacrosse. Oh, sorry, you're mirrored then, so it'd be over your right
This one
shoulder.
or this one?
Hang on. Well, where's your left? Put your left hand up. Okay, your left shoulder. Yeah. I said it's either a Lacoste. Well, it looks like it's a Lacoste or lacrosse, whatever you want to call it.
Lacrosse stick.
Lacrosse. Yeah. Or it's a very big box, if you know what a
Yeah, yeah.
box is.
Yeah, no, the lacrosse stick. I played lacrosse through high school. I used to coach it. I used to coach the high school team.
Mm. The only thing I remember from lacrosse is on American Pie where Stifler goes, hit that high. See?
I love it. Lacrosse is an awesome sport. It's so fun. It's super physical too.
Yeah, I was going to say it's pretty
Oh yeah, you
violent,
can
isn't
hit
it?
people with the stick. You can full on check them. I mean, I was a little guy, so I got laid out a lot, but it was.
What are you? What height are you?
I'm 5'10" or 5'9.5", but I'm small. Like I'm only
Okay.
like a buck 50, buck 45 at most, wet.
See, that pounds thing doesn't
Oh,
mean anything.
kilograms.
I'd have to. Well, I'm 6'2", and last time I weighed myself, I'd be anywhere between 106 and 110 kgs.
So I'm 64 kilograms.
Okay,
So I'm like
so
I'm like real skinny, right? So when I play
yeah.
lacrosse and
So
I
I
get
got
hit by
weight
like a 180-pound 6 foot deep.
you're like a stick
Yeah,
holding
basically.
a stick.
I get whipped back and I'd roll right back up and keep going. I was quick. I was one of the fastest
Yeah.
kids, so that's like my advantage. I wasn't like physical, but
I could drop some
yeah,
kilos,
there you
so
go.
yeah. I think that the lightest I ever got down to, I think, was like 88 kilos at 6'2". Well, obviously my height's
Yeah.
not going to change, but yeah. But my biggest, if you want to put in, was 150
You were
kilos.
150 kilos?
Yeah, about 5, 6 years ago,
Is that over 300 pounds?
probably. I don't know. Well, you still got your
Well, I
thing
was
up,
just
or
doing rough math based off of I'm 63. If you double that, that would be doubling the pounds.
yeah.
Oh, you were
So it would have
you're a
been
big boy.
yeah,
Was that 150 kilos?
yeah.
That's 330.
Then
And what are
I
you
had
now?
probably anywhere between 1.6 and 110
Dude,
kilos.
awesome. Good for you, buddy.
But like I said, I got down
Good
to
for you,
88.
bud. That's a lot of weight to lose.
I had help, thank you, but I had help with I had a gastric sleeve
Oh,
operation.
is that where they make your stomachs tiny?
Yeah, they take out about 60,
Oh.
70% of it, never to return.
So you get full a lot easier now?
Yeah, I'm a cheap date.
Nice.
Save money on food and toilet paper. It's great.
Awesome. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, good for you, bud. That's really cool that you
I usually say when people say, "How'd you lose? How'd you lose it?" I usually say, "I got
my
circumcised."
stomach got circumcised.
No, not my
Oh,
stomach,
you.
just
Oh,
me. You
okay.
know.
No, yeah, that makes funny.
Yeah, yeah,
You should see my new rug.
yeah. And we've lost all the viewers.
What have we got? Yeah. Let's see actually how many viewers do we got. Let's take a quick peek. I haven't checked it a little bit. We have 42 still. We have 42 watching right now. That's pretty good. Everybody's saying in the chat, congratulations, good job. That's a lot of weight to use. Good job. Let's see. Let's catch up on a few things here. I'm not going to answer any political questions in the live stream. I don't want to lose any more subscribers. Let's see. Let's see. The new unemployment would be spent as helping the economy. Yeah, I'm not going to get into politics.
Look,
I don't want to get into economics. This is too early for this.
Binky, here now. Will you denounce Port Adelaide?
We got the power to win. The power to fight.
Charlie Dixon.
Adelaide tradition.
Stand back and stand.
We'll never stop till we top. All right.
And how do I know that?
I don't know.
That would be something unique to Australian sport.
What?
Theme songs. You guys, well, the camaraderie. Like I couldn't see NFL players getting together in the room and singing, "We're the Vikings." You know,
Yeah,
like
no, they the team kind of gets more of their own like little like whatever they do to get pumped up. We don't really have like a song.
Come out. There's no sort of, you know, I don't get the feeling that NBA players, NFL players, NHL players would, you know, go into war with their teammates as much as AFL players would.
NFL is a little bit more because we don't necessarily have like that team song where they get pumped up in the dressing room and stuff. But like for the example, the Vikings have like their Skol. It's called SKOL, Skol song or Skol chant, where the whole stadium kind of gets together and does this big like Viking chant and clap, and it creates this big atmosphere, and the team's out there, and it's like the haka, it's like an intimidation kind of thing, and
like that.
So that kind of does like bring that like war mentality a little bit, but it's not like they don't have like a specific song for anything.
Port Adelaide have a real wanky one. They have shout out to all the Port Adelaide fans there too.
Got a few in there.
Yeah, they're probably drinking their dinner through a straw.
He said it, not me, guys.
They have like they'll get their scarves up and they'll have "Never Tear Us Apart" by In Excess, and they'll play that before, and it's really cringy.
Yeah. All right.
And
Jay asks if my cousin ever recovered from the shoey. Yeah, he's doing well. I talked to him. I was up at the cabin with him. He's doing good.
Jay obviously doesn't watch my podcast because you answered that question on the podcast.
Jay, go watch the podcast. Yeah, check out if you guys are just tuning in. All 44 of you, if you haven't checked out, Brock here is the guest on the live stream today. He watches the videos, part of the channel, but he also has his own podcast called the Incorrectly Podcast. He's got his own channel. So I'm going to end up putting that link in the description, but go search the Incorrectly Podcast, check it out, give it a like, give it a sub. It's also linked in my last 2 videos that I've posted, so if you want a way to check it out. If you can't find it, you know, by that point, then I don't know what you're doing on the internet. But yeah, so go check that out. Give him some support. Have I ever watched the Australian Open? I have not. Let's see.
Hey Minky, sorry, are you showing up on your end? I'm getting a no signal.
Oh
on
yeah,
my end
hold
of
on.
you.
We're good. I just got to plug in my battery. I'm using my Nikon, so I got to change the battery. 1 second.
Okay. How much time we got left before this half begins? While the technical difficulties are being fixed, the podcast I do with an American also who obviously lives in America, so it's done remotely. So yeah, if you're not Australian and you're thinking I don't want to listen to an Australian, you can listen to an American as well as an Australian. And we're back.
All right, should be a little bit better now.
Just in time too.
Right. Yeah, that's the one thing. I don't actually have a webcam, so I just use my DSLR.
Now I've got to get something like that to get a better picture than what I've got. because I just bought like a knockoff
Oh,
GoPro for
yeah.
$100,
They make some really good like
and
just
I've just
1080p webcams that you can get that are USB. But
well, this one apparently does 4K, but I think it just says 4K. I don't think it actually does
a lot of
4K.
times like so. Well, I guess is it a USB webcam or GoPro?
Yeah. Yeah, you plug it in via USB and then you hit PC mode.
Interesting, because I know, for example, like with my Nikon, I needed to get a capture card, and like I can shoot
All right,
4K
yep.
on my camera, but my computer, like I needed to get a 4K capture card, which ended up costing me like $200, which sucked. And I don't even use it
Yeah.
because OBS doesn't output in 4K, like for free. So
Okay.
I like for my videos, I record myself in 4K and then I downscale it to 1080p so my image looks really clean, and then it makes it easier on YouTube. I don't know. And then, but
Yeah.
but yeah, so this is just me having to like change my
Well,
battery.
today, like I mentioned to you earlier on Discord, we good mark by old Jack.
Yeah.
We we recorded for the first. We did a test recording with Zoom the other day, but recorded today's podcast episode in
Okay.
Zoom, and same resolution. Hang on, I think it was a high resolution, but then putting it down to HD. Currently making it still HD, but a smaller HD.
What do you record with?
I just use Zoom. Hit the record button on Zoom.
Okay. You should look in. Have you ever used
Yeah.
OBS?
No, I saw it in that video that you
You
linked
should
me
look into
with.
OBS because you can make like overlays and stuff. So you can like make your like
Mm,
you can record it through Zoom and then have it like I'm not doing a good example here,
yeah.
but you see how like I got like the score at the bottom.
No, I saw how. Yeah, I saw how
Yeah,
the
yeah,
dude
yeah.
did it with his
Yep.
four. Yeah. No, that makes sense. And then I can just do the one overlay with all the
Well, it's
socials
nice
on
because
it,
you can
and
like you can set it like, all right, I want my canvas to be at 1080p, but then I want it to output at 720, so it's easier for whoever. You can like there's so many settings you can adjust each individual
uh,
person's audio through there. Oh,
well, the good thing with Zoom today, because I didn't realize, but Evan shared his screen
yep.
on it because he updated Oscar Pistorius or whatever his name is, Pistorius, you know, the Blade Runner,
I,
the South African one that
no,
doesn't have any legs, and he murdered his fiancee,
I
shot
don't
her.
know. I'm so bad with names. Like I'm like I'd have to see a picture or a story. I'm so bad.
Yeah, well, he ran in the Olympics, but he had blades for
Oh yeah,
legs because he was an amputee.
the little
Yeah,
paper clips, ting ting. What do they call them? Tim Tim ting ting ting. Fucking. There was a whole little skit on this, a comedy special thing on it. Ting ting
yeah.
ting with little paper clip legs,
So
like ting 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 ting. Yeah, yeah.
what Evan did, they had his height on Wikipedia as 6'2", and Evan's
Bullshit.
like, nah. And he found a photo of him without his legs on. So Evan changed it to 5'3" and then put on stumps or with stumps. And it's been like that for 3 days, and no one's picked it up on Wikipedia yet. So he was showing me that
He
while we
changed it
were
on
recording
Wikipedia.
the podcast. Yeah, he changed it on Wikipedia. So I don't know if
Fucking
it's still
A.
there now. If you go on the Wikipedia, whether it
Oh
says
my
height,
god.
but
That
yeah,
is that is too good.
Oscar Pistorius
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah,
He murdered his wife? Fucking
fiance
hell, I didn't know that.
shot her through a door.
Jesus Christ. Did he just
His excuse was he thought it was an intruder, I think, and she was a piece too. Like for someone that had no legs, he was doing all right for
yeah.
himself.
Well, I mean, he can adjust his height, you know.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like how tall are you today? You know.
Got 3 different boots in the closet.
Yeah. Apparently, his favorite song was by ZZ Top.
What song was that?
She got legs. Knows how to use
Uh,
it.
all right, I got to catch up on some of the chat here. Let's see. Menke, who do I follow in the NFL? I follow the Vikings, also the Patriots. Let's see. Who do I think will make the
Who are the
Patriots?
Patriots?
New
New
England.
York? New England. I knew there was a new
Yeah,
in there somewhere.
Massachusetts. Yep.
Boston, isn't it?
Yep. Well, thanks. Welcome back. Got the camera working. I don't know who's going to win the final, guys. I don't know who's going to be the MVP. That is so far over my head. I'm just kind of playing it week by week here. Let's see.
What do you mean, an NFL or
In
AFL or
AFL.
NBA?
They like asked
Oh.
me who the MVP is going to be. I'm like, I know like 3 guys.
They mean the Norm Smith medalist?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
who
I
they're
saw an
meaning?
MVP in there.
Because that's the best player on the ground for a grand final.
Harry says whenever someone subs, donates, etc., you get pop-ups in the stream. I'm not. My channel's not monetized, so I'm not gonna get any subs or donos or anything like that. But if I stream on Twitch, I'll get notified. I have like all my notifications and overlays set up for Twitch when I do Twitch. But since for the AFL content, I like to stream on YouTube just because that's where all my viewers are and everything.
Where the
Yeah,
homies are
yeah.
at.
And for games and stuff, I'll go to Twitch.
Yeah, the ones on Twitch are playing probably AFL.
Well, I could totally stream this on Twitch, and I might in the future if I transition my streams over to Twitch. But it's just I would not be getting 40 viewers on Twitch if I were to do this. Oh yeah, beat him up! Come on,
I
come
want
on.
your
Wax
jumper.
that bald
No,
head of his.
I
Let's
like
go.
your jumper
Let's
better
go.
than my jumper.
God, I want to see some
Wax that
fisticuffs.
head.
Let's go.
Okay, he's got to snag this for him to have any hope.
This is
Big time. I'll wait 6 seconds and then I'll go, oh, bugger.
kind of man. This is just not the Saints really.
You got to start yelling. When someone's lining up and you don't want them to get the goal, you yell out, chewy on your boot. It's like chewy, yeah, as in chewing gum. That's like old
Chewy on your
school.
boot.
Yeah. Oh.
Nice. Yeah. I mean,
Oh.
what is going on? Is he just sitting on his face?
Yeah. Put a bit of a knee in there too, I think, for good measure at the end. Let's have a look. Yep. Oh, he did that. That was 2 actions. Yep. Yeah, he might go. Well, he's got a record. You see the 2 actions? Yeah, it's like, I'll get up, but first I'll just give him a quick little knee.
I know like the rules are super harsh and stuff, but I cannot believe nobody just comes over and knocks the fuck out of that guy.
Well, like you said,
I
back
know
in the
that's
day,
what I'm
they
saying.
would've.
I get the rules and there's so many fines and penalties, and I get it's the finals, but like
So mummies didn't crack the shits and they let their kids play. Here they go. In 6 more seconds, you'll see. Yeah, he'll go for that, I reckon. They'll get him on the match review for that.
you know what's funny? Like they still fight a lot in hockey. Like that's why I like hockey because they still allow fights. It's cleaned up too, but they still allow it. It's still part of the game. And there's some.
What'd they say? You went to a fight in a game of hockey
exactly.
broke out?
It's funny though because in Minnesota hockey is huge. It's the state of hockey. So like kids hockey, like grade school hockey, high school hockey is so big here. And there are some hilarious videos of like 5-year-olds just breaking out into all out brawls on the ice, like, and they can't stand up and they're just like
Do they throw the gloves off
like,
as
no,
well?
they're just like
flip the gloves off?
wrestling. It's just hilarious. It's just all part of the game. It just grows up into it.
They actually got blades.
on the skates. Yeah.
Yeah. Because that'd be the one thing I'd be shit scared of. Because I've seen that
There's a
vision
couple
of years ago I think it was like late 70s, early 80s, where the guy got his neck
Yeah,
slashed
there's been a couple. That's happened a few
with
times.
a blade, and
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, I just wouldn't.
It's pretty rare. I mean, but yeah, it's happened a few times. But yeah.
Yeah, like in AFL, well, VFL before it turned AFL, when it was Victorian Football League, a player got he's only recently died actually this year, I think. He got became a quadriplegic.
Okay.
He went into a pack like head first, got hit obviously the wrong way, and that was it. Never played again. It's like his 3rd or 4th game.
That's scary. Like those neck injuries and shit like that. It's scary what that does. Yeah, the Saints just didn't come to play today.
They just can't kick a goal. Yeah, that's the thing. If they had these 3 other players in, it would have made a
They
big
got some
difference.
injuries or what?
Well, Paddy Ryder, who was the one that did his hammy,
Okay, yeah.
their best on ground last week. So he's their ruckman. So he would have, and he can pinch hit it forward as well. Carlisle, who took off because his partner's having a kid, he's the backman, so he would have been on Tom Lynch, so he wouldn't have been kneeing people in the head. So he probably would have negated him a little bit better than whoever's on him now. And Long is a bit of a hard nut, and he's the one that got rubbed out. So, yeah, three positions that are hard to cover.
Yeah. So, but are they equal on the field as far as players go? They have every
Oh yeah,
position
yeah, yeah,
covered?
yeah. They've got the same numbers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. They just brought in three
Okay,
new
cool.
players, but it's just like, let's say, well, at the moment in the NBA, Miami have three of their starters out, or two of their starters out at the moment. So everyone's like, oh yeah, Lakers are going to whip their ass, sort of thing. So yeah, makes it a bit hard.
Couple of ladies there supporting the Saints. All right. Well, we got chat. Chat died off.
They needed
Where'd chat
that.
go? Chat's all quiet now. All right, we scared chat away. Let's see. Let's see. Somebody asked me to do my best Aussie impression, and I'm not even gonna go there.
Oh yeah.
Not happening. Let's see.
It's one thing Americans find hard to do is impersonate Aussies.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting a little better at it with like certain words just by like being around you guys so much.
Just say, yeah, you just gotta say Melbourne instead of
I say Melbourne now,
and
and it's funny because I still get like
Yeah.
it's like people who will like find my channel for the first time and watch like my what is AFL video from months ago when I call
Oh, yeah.
Aussies, right? And I still get comments like it's Aussies, and I'm like, I know, I fixed it. It's been months. Stop yelling at me. Go watch a new video. But I get it.
Or like I remember when I was over in Denver, I was asking people I wanted to go to the library to find, I don't know what I wanted to go to the library for internet. And they were like, what? And then they're like, oh, the library. And I'm like, okay, no, it's the library.
Library. Yeah. Yeah.
What do we got? Else we got? Aluminium instead of aluminum.
It's also Z.
It's
Z.
aluminium. No, Z, yeah.
Where does the D? Why
Zebra
is there
instead of
Z?
zebra.
Zed.
Huh?
Duh. Why is there a duh
Z.
in the Z?
That's just because it's a Z.
Duh.
Why is there no H in H? Where people say H.
H.
There's no.
Yeah,
It's H. Yeah. But when you're a kid, when you find that out when you're a kid, you have your mind blown. Look, it's not H. It's H.
It's not knife.
Knife.
Herbs.
Herbs and spices. A Zeus instead of.
What do I? There is something I have. Oh my gosh! Pick it up! Pick it up! Pick it! Oh! Oh, it's behind. Okay, scary, sketchy. All right. What was it? Good on ya. I say that a lot now.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
And I've never said that before. That's one of those Aussie words that stuck on me. I say good on him. I'm like good on him.
And we like to we'll put but onto the end of a sentence. Like, well, I know I do. Hopefully I'm speaking for the majority. Like you might say, just the word but. Like, it was good, but then it rained. We might say, it rained, but. That's probably a shitty example, but we stick but onto the end of the sentence.
Yeah, I say that too, Cooper. Good on you. Good on you. Yeah, I just kind of abbreviate to Anya. Anya,
mate. Yeah. Because I know when I was over there, because I usually say thanks at the end of everything. Like if I'm ordering things, so I'll have a Big Mac thanks and some fries thanks, and where it might have just been the people I was hanging with, but they would say everything, and then they'd say thanks at the end. So up until the end, it sounded really rude to my ear because it was like, oh, I'll have Big Mac, I'll have fries, I'll have a thick shake. Oh yeah, I'll upsize that. Thanks.
Yeah, no, we say at the end, like I'll say, can I get this, and then they're like, yep, sure, and I'm like, okay, thank you very much. Yep.
Yeah, where I'm like, I'll have this thanks, this thanks, this thanks, this thanks, this thanks. Yeah. I don't know whether that's just me or
maybe that's an Aussie thing.
All 40 old people. Oh, I've got a fly in here.
All right.
God damn it! I jinxed myself after saying I didn't want a fly on my head, like Mr. Mayonnaise. Now I've got a fly in the.
Oh. Jesus
Hard knock.
Criminy. This is just embarrassing for the Saints here.
Goddamn flies. I've got 2 flies. What the? Where are they coming from?
Hey Lisa, how you doing? Welcome. Is Dasha on here? You... So we got a couple of ladies. These 2 ladies, Lisa and Dasha. These are the 2 ladies that got me to do the netball video. They're in the chat now.
Oh, are they the only 2 ladies? Only 2 ladies that subscribe?
Oh, not after that video. Seriously, that netball video brought out all the
Well,
ladies on my channel.
you'd know your demographic from your creative studio, or don't you?
I think like 94% are male of my viewers.
Sausage party, yeah.
I'm doing well, Lisa. How are you doing? Or you just you said you're well. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. It's early. Good to see you here. Yeah, I'm doing good.
You're unwell.
I get the ladies in the chat and I can't talk anymore.
Yeah, he's so bamboozled.
Good stuff. All right, give me 2 seconds. I gotta fill up my cup. I'm drinking this coffee like crazy.
So what are we? 28 points the difference. Saints need the next goal. Here it comes. No, yes. Oh, Grimes on the line. Yes, I can't see the comments either. If anyone's saying anything, you'll have to wait till Minky comes back, and here he is. Wait till he puts his ears on.
All right. God, it's freaking hair, man. All right. Got me, Yeti. We're good to go, guys.
Fuck, Dick.
So, yeah, these are like some stickers I got from when I used to roast coffee. Like, these are like coffee roasters and different people. And all right, we got... Oh, chat was blowing up now.
Buy one of those... I've got one somewhere. I don't know where I've put it. A USB coffee warmer. Like it's just a little metal plate that you plug in.
Fun? Yeah, you know what's cool? Actually, my grandma told me this. My grandma owns like a consignment store. She's got all sorts of like old cool stuff, and she does estate sales. Whatever. She's got all these like cool things. What she does for her coffee, you know those little candle warmers where you put it's like a little hot plate. You put a candle on it, it melts the wax, so you don't actually light the candle, just melts the wax.
Yeah.
She puts her coffee cup on those. So she's got candle warmers at her store that she just uses for coffee warmers, and I'm like, that's smart as hell. You could probably get they're probably cheaper than their USB coffee warmer because like you can charge more for specific, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think this one I got was like a $5, like in the $5 novelty section of a Target for Christmas.
That's a deal.
How they have all their little shitty stocking stuffers.
Yep, that's a deal. I'm not jerking it, guys. I got to do this in camera. I'm shaking up my bottle.
Yeah. Close your eyes, Bart, and just. Oh, that got me. Evan's like, oh, does it taste good? No, he just hasn't.
Is he up?
Oh, Evan, no, he'd be.
What a beach. What a beach.
He'd be doing whatever he's doing. I think he might have another job interview or something.
Gotcha. All right, what's chat saying?
You updated on your end?
62-35. They just scored. Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah. They nearly
muffed it there. So they could come back. They could come back if they really... Let's go.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
They can overrun them.
They must have got to, get that pep talk at halftime.
Yeah, they'll get it into them on three-quarter time. They'll be like, this is the last quarter if you don't win.
Sharna, you said you're a bogan female? Is that like a redneck?
She got a...
All right, nice.
Yeah. She got it wearing a flanny
chooks in your backyard or what?
Some
chooks?
Hey?
Chooks.
Chooks.
Chooks?
Chooks.
Or chooks?
Chooks. Chooks.
Chooks.
No, chooks.
Well, I say C-H-O-O-K-S.
Like hooks. Rhymes
chooks.
with C-H-O-O-K-S, yeah. So like rhymes with hooks.
Chooks.
Chooks.
Okay.
Chooks.
Yeah. I'm learning.
There you go.
Hey.
But I know she's wearing a flanny,
I'm
though.
going to put my flanny on. We can be flanny friends.
Flanny friends? Oh. That's universal then by the sounds of it.
Flanny friends. She's like, go the flannel. She's
Yeah,
rocking the flannel.
yeah, the flatter, yeah.
This Chad says my wife's about to come in and ask why I watch Minky every week. I love it.
Wife's she's
You
got to
gotta
lift
ask
her
her why
game
she
then.
doesn't watch Minky every week. Huh?
Uh, oh,
Shucks. I'm gonna fuck that up now.
chooks. Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you know what cracker
crack
fat
of
is
fat,
then?
like pigskin, pork rinds. I
Yeah.
don't know.
No. No. You don't want it anywhere near your mouth. Well, unless you're that way inclined.
You gonna
Help
leave
them
me
out,
hanging,
boys
or
and girls. No, the girls and boys in the
all
comments
right,
can help
me
you
out,
out.
chat. Help me out.
This is, you know.
Oh, somebody. Lisa says behave. PG-13.
Oh, no.
I
Yeah,
don't know
well.
what's going on.
Hey, it can happen when you're 13. You get
Oh,
excited,
I
you
get
can't
what's
control
going
it.
on now. Okay.
You know, the bus hits a bump while
Yeah,
you're in the
yeah,
back seat.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember Nicole Kidman said that on David Letterman, and he didn't have a clue what it was. Well, he made out as if he didn't know whether
Crack
he
of
did or he
fat.
didn't, but he
Yeah, I
really
get it
played it
now.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, we could, yeah, okay. Demonetized. I'm already not monetized, guys, so that's okay.
Well, before you had that coffee, it might have been as dry as it did
Yeah.
Dingo's Donga.
You guys, I literally have to spend like half, especially.
There is a whole book of
That's
slang,
my
Aussie
point.
slang, and half of it I don't even know. Like you look at things, you're like, what? Never heard that before. And then you got rhyming slang.
Rhyming slang.
Yeah, so two words rhyme to make another one. Like
Oh
bee's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
knees, duck or duck's nuts. No, that's not more like Billy Lid for kids. So Billy Lid rhymes with kid. So Billy Lids, kids. The Billy, like a Billy, is like what the swags would cook. Would have their tea
Yeah,
on
yeah.
in the olden
Gotcha.
days. Put it over a fire. What's some other rhyming thing? Dead
Yeah,
horse
that you don't beat a dead horse.
for tomato sauce. No. For tomato sauce, dead horse.
What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Literally. And seriously, you're making up all these stupid
If I
names,
was
and then if I had a
if I was
dollar
gonna
for
get,
every
I could
time
get.
an Aussie corrected my pronunciation of some shit, and then you guys just make up your own fucking language, it makes no sense to me. Yes,
What
Cooper,
else
send
we
me your
got?
slang dictionary. He says he's got one, so I want to see it because
Yeah, I could give you a call
I
on
feel
the
like it's
dog
the Da
and
Vinci
bone.
Code half the time I talk to you.
There you go, dog and bone. That's an easy one. Oh,
Jeez.
wait for it.
All right. So the rugby's playing now,
Yeah,
now too.
Yeah, probably the Storm and someone maybe. I don't know.
Somebody was
Broncos
flipping
or
back and forth between it.
yeah. If you've got a neck, you play AFL.
I know what a chook is, or a chuck. What the fuck is it? Chook. I
Chook.
know what a chook is. Explict. Chook. God damn it. I know what an esky is too, and a ute.
Yeah. What are they? No, not Camaro. What are your utes over there? You only really have one type of ute. Is it it starts with C? It's an older car. I don't think you make
Well,
them
is it? I
anymore.
mean, a ute's kind of like a utility vehicle, right?
Yeah, but our utilities are different to yours. Yours are more,
Like
you
a
know,
Jeep.
like
We would probably
your
call it
Ford.
a ute like a Jeep, more or less. Like if we were to call it something, because we don't.
Yeah, but we have like we did have. I don't know whether they still have them. Like, you know, you'd have your Holden Commodore utes or whatever they call them, like a Maloo or something. I don't know, something different. But yeah, your utilities are more like your Bronco
My dad
type.
used to have a Bronco.
You know, I want to be an OJ Simpson on a car chase.
Did you see the new
type of car.
Broncos that they were coming out with the design? It was
I don't
pretty
know.
insane.
If I had money to kill, burn, money
Jeez.
to time to kill
What'd
and
you get
money
there
to
for?
burn, I'd get Cybertruck. I don't think anyone would mess with you on the road if you came up behind them
Dude,
in one of
yeah.
those.
It's crazy. I don't know if I'd ever get one because I think they're ugly, but it'll be cool to see them on the road, and it's just gonna be nuts how big they are, like
Oh
how
yeah,
fast they are for their size.
be a bitch to
Well, it's gonna
park
park itself,
unless you just unless you just parked over
right?
someone.
Well, I'm excited because I think Tesla's coming out
Yeah.
with a new car that's gonna be like 20 grand for for like the
Oh, yeah.
average consumer,
Entry
yeah, which will
level.
be huge in the game.
Yeah.
It'll be like the Pixel 4a
Well, I
essentially
remember when like
for
yeah, be made of
yeah.
plastic.
Well, everybody will
Uh,
have it, yeah, or people will be able to get it.
uh, be like I remember when Humvees were like the big,
Oh, my cousin
you
used to
know.
have one of the H1s when he, yeah, it was fucking huge. But like this was back in '05 or something, like way back in the day.
Yeah. Well, I remember when, like back in the day when Jackass or Jackass and
Jackass, yeah.
Bam, Viva La
Yeah, yeah.
Bam and
The
all that
Wild
was,
Boys. You
on
ever watch the
MTV and
Wild Boys?
whatnot. Yeah, 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 with Steve-O and
Yep,
Pontius, whatever his name
Chris,
was.
yep.
Chris, yeah, yeah, he had a Humvee, you know, pretty much new off the lot, and they got a like a hacksaw and they turned it into a convertible without him knowing, like
Wasn't
just
that his
cut the roof
Lambo?
off it. No,
He
no,
did
that
it to
was
his
a
Lambo
Humvee.
too.
They did it too.
Bam
Oh
bought
shit,
a
I didn't know.
Lambo, and
Yeah,
they don't make Lamborghinis with sunroofs. So he took a freaking jigsaw and cut out a hole in his Lambo roof, made a sunroof in his own Lambo.
uh,
Yeah, it's
more
not
money than
Jack
sense.
Arse. It's no such thing.
Yeah, no, no, it's Jackass. Yeah,
It says Jay
I
Morgan.
know.
Uh, that's
Of
funny.
course I have.
Did you see the
Jay
my
Morgan isn't.
Instagram? My cousin's.
Is he a
I don't
captain?
know. Did you see my cousin's G8 or G or Holden Commodore G8?
I think you
Yeah,
put a
yeah.
picture up, didn't you?
He's got this orange
Or
car that you can shoot fire out of the exhaust.
what's it? Holden this year have decided they're pissing off
Mm.
from Australia. They're not making any more because they got bought out by the parent company,
I
GM,
don't
I
know.
think,
I
isn't it?
don't know too much about cars very well. But
As long as they go
right, yeah.
in the
Well,
direction I
my
want them to
car I
go.
paid $2,000 for, and I bought it 7 years ago from my uncle, and it's getting me from A to B ever since. So
Bugger the rest of the
yeah.
alphabet.
GM has owned Holden for a long time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they decided to pull the plug on the
Well,
Australia.
GM can just get fucked. I mean, I'm tired of the government bailing their bitch ass out. Let these car companies fail, like seriously. And if Tesla could be profitable without the government's help, then there's no reason why we need to keep bailing out car companies left and right. But that's as much of politics as I'm getting into on this chat.
Right. Viva la
Yeah.
resistance. Oh, I had a discussion today, but I'll talk to you offline
All right.
about it with Evan because it'll open up a can of worms with the
Oh yeah.
political stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt, yeah, I watched CKY back in the day a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I even bought one of their
Lisa
CDs.
says my cousin is cute. Which one? One of them's married, so sorry. And the other one's got a
Is
girlfriend and is probably gonna get married.
the one that did the bad
Yeah, he's
shoey, we'll
married.
call it.
Yep.
Yeah, see, he's got nothing
Yeah,
to
yeah,
lose.
yeah.
That's why he did it.
Yeah. Yeah, his wife was
That
the one
makes
who
more
like
sense
chimed
now.
in that I should do a mullet when I was talking about it. Yeah, that's his
Oh,
wife.
okay.
She's cool. Yep. Yeah. So I'm the oldest. Like we're all 3 years apart. So Derek, the one who did the nasty shoey, he's 3 years younger than me, and then his brother is 6 years younger than me. We're all kind of 3 years difference. They're kind of like my brothers in a sense.
Oh, well, where are you at,
What do you mean?
age-wise?
I'll be 30. I'll be 30
Top
this
secret.
year. I'm 29.
Ew. Okay. Dirty
I'm
30.
fucking not excited about it, man. It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, I can nearly remember when I was 30.
How old are you? Really?
44.
Nice.
Mm.
You don't look 34. You don't look
Yeah.
44.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
get that
Well, I
sometimes.
mean, props to you.
Feel it when I wake up in the morning.
I know. As I'm getting older too, I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
The naps sound better and better every day.
It's like, what's that creaking? Is it the floor? No, it's
Yeah.
my
Right.
knee.
Oh yeah, that's the thing too. Like, I got bad knees in my family. Like my grandpa's had a couple replaced, and it gets super
Mm.
cold here. So like in the winter when it's like -20, my knees get stiff outside.
Clickety
Yeah,
clack,
it's like
clickety
fucking
clack.
hell.
Yeah, I had an MRI on my knee a couple of weeks back because I could go in straight, but if I wanted to deviate, I just
Ugh.
had no support. I thought I might have done an ACL, but it was just I had bruised boning and a slight fracture because they said, "Have you been knocked?" I'm like, "Nah." Okay, we'll just exercise it, which is hard to do without
Yeah.
hurting it, sort of thing. So I ended up buying one of those things where you put the electrodes on the side, the patch, and it makes it sort of
Yeah.
pulse.
Well,
So it
electro
pulsates
the
the
muscles. Yep.
electrodes.
Yep.
Yeah. So, which does the trick if it's ever sore. It's like doing a workout without actually. I can sit there, watch YouTube. And,
Harry says
yeah.
injects WD-40. Yep.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's one of the things. I got a like a back. I
Yeah.
got a neck issue of my upper neck and my back, and it kind of like will lock my whole neck up for like a day, and it hurts so bad. But I
Oh, I thought you were going to say it was a
yeah.
bit red.
Well, I got a loose neck there. But yoga's actually helped. Like I don't get like crazy into yoga, but if I just spend like 10, 15 minutes stretching every like day, like if it's bad, it helps a lot, like a lot.
I go to a chiro every now and then, and he does some dry needling and
Yeah, yeah.
cupping and that, and a couple of adjustments. And I'm meant to do some
Yeah,
exercises,
you should do some
but
yoga. You should.
by the time
Like,
I remember,
it'll help a lot. Because I used to go to the chiropractor too, and I just got tired
yeah,
of spending the money on it.
well, I got an app from him to do exercises at home between visits, so I go less, by doing them because he's like, my job is to have you not
Yeah, yeah,
come.
right.
Like he's pretty cool with that. He's not like, oh, you got to come 4 times
No,
within a
right,
month
right,
and
yeah.
sort of thing. Yeah. Um,
Well, I just got
but
tired. I
by the time
got
I
tired of going to
remember,
the chiropractor
got it.
because I would only go to the chiropractor when I had an issue, like when all of a sudden I couldn't turn my head, and it was like I got
Yeah.
tired of having it be like the fixing the problem. Like I needed to start doing something to prevent the problem from ever happening, and that's when I started doing like a
Yeah.
little bit of yoga at home, and I haven't had it happen since. It's been awesome.
Yeah. Well, by the time I'm in bed, I'm like, oh, I haven't done my
Yeah,
exercises.
yeah,
I'll do them tomorrow when I wake up, middle of the day. Oh, I
yeah.
haven't done my. Like I bought a
That's the
yoga
thing. If
mat
you got to do it like
on
right when
the.
you get up. Like I'm bad at it too, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to get on this thing. Like right when I get up, I do like sit ups and push ups just to like get the blood flowing and get moving because it. I don't know.
And because of the whole COVID thing, it's like what so to get up for at the moment, really. Because yeah, like I got the podcast to do on a Friday here, which is good, and then edit that. But outside of that,
Right.
it's not of a hell of a lot more to do. You can only watch, reactions to netball videos
Yep.
of,
Yep. Yep.
once.
Yeah. I mean, there's only 93 videos on my channel you can watch right now. So once you're done with that,
Did they go through all the bibs?
huh?
Did they go through all the bibs
Bibs.
on the netball?
What do you mean?
Like goal attack, goal defense.
Oh no. So before the video is actually like the World Cup, like the high. Oh, nice. The Saints making a comeback. Let's go. The video is the World Cup between Zimbabwe and New Zealand, and so before I watched it, I did kind of like a brief overview on the rules. Like I didn't go too in depth with the positions, but just like the fact that there are two scorers, two defenders in this little half circle, just to kind of get a rough idea.
How many times did they yell out? Obstruction.
I screamed it out once in the video. You'll get a kick out of that.
Oh, cool.
There was one obstruction. I'm like, that was obstruction. Get out of here. Let's go.
Ah. It's funny. My brother used to play indoor netball, and he's like 6'3", so he just pretty much and he plays basketball too. Well, he used to before he broke his ankle, and he got old and had a family. But yeah, he just even without a backboard, he just shoot it in and drop it in, and then be like, it's not fair.
That's honestly why I ended
And
up
he
playing
just-
lacrosse.
he just blocked the shots too without having it be an obstruction. He was
Yeah.
that long. He was able to be further enough back or whatever it is, a foot or whatever you have to
Right.
be back, and he'd still be able to
That's
swat them
funny.
down or just grab them even.
That's
Yeah.
funny. Yeah, that's actually why I played lacrosse, is because like by the time I got into like sport, you had to play football since you were a kid to be good at it. If you were basketball, you had to be tall to be good at it. Lacrosse, it was a new school sport, and everybody sucked at it. Everybody. So I was like, okay, I can play. Everybody sucks. Can you take the mark? Oh no, he can't. Oh Jesus!
Ooh.
So close.
Oh. Just waiting for a
It's a
squeaker to
squeaker.
pop out.
It's a squeaker.
Have you haven't seen? I don't think there's been this season a streaker.
A streaker? We had a streaker.
You don't call
Yeah,
them
we had a
streakers?
streaker at our high school
No?
football game once.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Mm. There's a video of years ago because we had a show called The Footy Show, which obviously would talk about the AFL. It was on a Thursday night, and they'd have videos, sending you funny videos of
Yeah.
local footy. And a guy who was a streaker ran out, and one of the umpires or the trainers was like about 6'6", built like a brick shit house, and the guy ran out and he just clotheslined him, knocked him out, picked him up, put him over his shoulder. I'll try and find the
That's
link and
funny.
send it to you. It was the
Did
funniest
they
thing.
just throw the ball back to him?
Just knock.
Like the Sharon?
Yeah, from crowd.
Oh,
yeah,
I'm surprised nobody just kept that.
Yeah. They'll have to go get tested now.
You just lick the ball and throw it back.
Yeah, cough on it.
All right, I'm gonna catch up on some chat here. Let's see. WD-40 is the only essential oil you believe in. Good stuff. I should be physically peaking in my early 30s. I'll be okay. All right, let's hope so. I'm already losing my hair, so we'll see how that goes.
It's a
Yeah,
week, don't
right.
tell them.
Lisa, you're only 3 years older than me. That's very cool. Nice. How's 30s treating you? Let's see. Judd says proper stretching makes a huge difference in loosening up the body. I agree. A little debate over tape. Okay. Yep. There's gaff tape and duct tape. Yep. We all know that. Cool. People talking about kinky stuff. Let's see.
Tapeworm,
Let's see.
cassette tape.
Frank the Tank is the best streaker. Yes. Good stuff. I love that. Frank the Tank. Awesome. All right. So what do we got? Let's see. We're down 23 points. 23 points.
Yeah, they just
Four
got a
goals.
goal.
4 goals behind.
They reckon if it gets more than a goal a minute left, then you're pretty much stuffed. Lethal Lee Matthews says that. I don't know if you've seen it. He's one of the players that broke a goal post. He ran into it and broke the point post, I should say. Snapped it.
Really? Jesus.
Yeah. Hit it from the. He was named the player of the century. He hit it from the bottom when he ran into it, and it snapped at the
Did
top.
it fall out? Like fall?
Yeah. Snapped
Jeez,
it clean.
that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the video of so like in Minnesota, our old football stadium was called the Metrodome, and it was like a inflatable stadium. It was like the roof was like blown up, so there was a high pressure on the inside to blow up the top of the roof. And they got so much snow on the roof one year it collapsed, and all the snow just caved in into the field. And that was actually during the season of the football season, but it was like at night, so nobody was playing it. But there's a video. There's a video of the inside the stadium when it fell in all the snow.
Oh, I think I saw that, and everything's just
it's like
boom,
imagine
and all
a
of a sudden
game
it's
plane.
yeah.
Just
Yeah, because it looks like like where you an airport type thing, doesn't it? Like where you park your planes, a hangar.
Yep, kind of. Yeah, it was always cool walking into that building because like you go through like the doors and you just feel all this air pressure blowing out because they have to blow up the inside.
Well, we had an old
Pro
ground
stadium.
out at Waverley, VFL Park, Waverley, and one night, I think it was Waverley, the lights went out.
Really?
It was a night game. The lights went out, and they had to play the rest of the game the next week or midweek because they couldn't get the lights back on. It was just a power outage. No,
I've seen
and people were lighting fires in the middle of the
Jesus.
ground. Some fans took off one of the posts and they're running
Oh
around with the.
Jesus! It's like the lights going out in a casino
Uh,
and all hell just breaks loose. Actually,
mm,
I've watched live hockey games in like the arena when the lights go out. And they turn back on like 10 seconds later, but it's kind of funny. All of a sudden, the game's on, ice skating everywhere, and they'll pitch black.
what's that Van Damme movie where he's a fireman and it's an ice hockey game and
Oh, I don't know.
there's something happening in the ice hockey stadium? I can't remember
All
what
I
it
can
was.
think about is like somebody's got to be like somebody had to have flipped the switch on accident. It's like fuck, 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 fuck. You know what I mean?
Oh shit! Tripped
Yeah,
over the cord
just
or
like
whatever. Oh,
shit.
where does that go?
Oh, the worst day ever. Oh, nice block.
Come on, boys. Keep it interesting. Oh, oh,
All right, chat. Let me know, guys. What do you think? Oh, so
oh,
close.
take that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Take that. Jesus. All right, chat. Let me know. What do you guys think about this type of live stream? Is it better having another person on here? You know, another Aussie to do the live streams with. I think it's better versus me just sitting with the camera to my face watching a footy game. It's a little bit better having somebody to talk to doing this, and I feel like it's better for the chat too. So you guys let me know if you like this setup. We still have 36 viewers, so it seems like the community likes it
Come
more.
back with
So.
no, he's a dickhead. Nah, he's a wanker.
Oh boy, yep, yep. Get him off. Get him off.
Who's that poop you got
Cut
on?
his feed. Mute the mic.
Get that Geelong supporter off.
Awesome. Yeah, people like it. Cool. Good stuff. All right.
Do we have any St Kilda supporters that are actually tuning in at the moment?
Yeah. Do we have any Saints supporters?
Like died in the wool St Kilda supporters that are going to be probably heartbroken in about
Yeah,
another
pretty
10
much.
minutes.
I'm sure they're probably just real quiet.
Maybe
Aru wants to
maybe
know
the
why
Saints
I
can
got
go
a
the
boomer
bit.
in here though. He wants
Oh,
to know why I
what?
chose a boomer.
Well, I'm not an okay. No, I'm not old
Yeah, I
enough to
know,
be a
right?
boomer. Yeah, I'm not that
I'd rather
generation.
have
Come
somebody
on.
in their 40s than somebody who's 14 who's not. Let me preface that there's a lot
They'd be
of
in their
really cool
50s.
kids on my channel that I love chatting with and hanging out with, but
Platonically.
yes, but fucking a. Never bringing you on again.
Oh, Dusty.
They're
There we go. Keep your eyes peeled for the next
yeah,
6 seconds.
nice, nice, sealing the deal, sealing the deal.
Yeah. So they will play Port next week, I think. Yeah, they will because you don't play the same team twice unless you get to the grand final, of course.
So if the Tigers play Port, I'm gonna say Port's gonna win.
Nah,
I say
Tigers
Port.
will win. Even though it's played in Adelaide. And then tomorrow night the other game's at the Gabba, which is again in Queensland. It's considered our home game because we finished higher than Collingwood, so we got to choose where we wanted to play in Queensland. So if we win tomorrow, we'll be playing Brisbane, which will be hard because I would like Brisbane to get through if Geelong doesn't get through. Well, yeah, I'll be happy with whoever gets through. I'd love Geelong to get through, obviously, but if it's got to be at the expense of Brisbane, so be
I don't know, I
it.
just see Port. You know, they were such a high caliber team. The beginning of the season, it seemed like they kind of fell off a bit, but then towards the end, they were looking really good.
Now, Charlie Dixon is a flog, so
Again, I don't know shit. This is just me, throwing shit at the wall, seeing if it sticks.
yeah.
Yes, I
Nah,
have
it's
seen the
like
song. I love it. I love when Collingwood chokes. There was somebody in my Discord used to post it every single day, for like a month, and they haven't. So I have seen it quite a few times. I actually know a few of the words get stuck in my head because of that. Oh boy.
I was going to say so South Australia versus Victoria, that's like a state rivalry. So they kind of hate each other
Yeah.
regardless. Queensland versus New South Wales is a bit of a rivalry due to rugby.
Okay.
So that, and Yeah, and Western Australia, pretty much everyone hates them.
So you said Western Australia people don't like
Yeah,
what, like West
unless you're
Coast or
there, of course. Or
for the
Frio,
dock?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
gotcha. What about the East Coast, like Gold Coast and Sydney?
Well, well, you have your they call the Q Clash. So when the Suns play the Bears, see, they used to be called the Bears, the Brisbane
Hmm.
Lions, I should say. They used to be called the Brisbane Bears, even though their logo was a koala, which isn't actually a bear. But yeah, they have their Q Clash, and then Sydney have their um, what do they call it? Trying to remember what they call it. But when GWS play Sydney, it's like Battle of the Bridge, I
Gotcha,
think they call it, something like that for the Sydney Harbour Bridge.
gotcha.
But Carlton hates Essendon. Most people hate Essendon unless you go for them. Unless you go for Magpies, you hate them.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people don't like the
Uh,
Bombers unless you're Judd. Judd loves the Bombers.
yeah,
Judd's a big Bombers guy.
yeah. Bombers are sore losers and sore winners. Um, until Richmond started winning, Richmond was like everyone's second team to a degree because they'd always finish, like when there was a top six, they'd finish seventh. When there was a top eight, they'd finish ninth. When there was a top eight, they got in, and Essendon, I think Essendon got kicked out because they had like a
Yeah,
supplement
yeah, I heard about
scandal.
that.
So the team that came in ended up beating them, even though they finished lower. So they got bundled out in the first week. So yeah, they're sort of like the hard luck kind of, And then Collingwood couldn't win a final to save their lives for about 30 odd years. So every time they play, they call it the Collie
Yep, yep.
Wobbles. So because they'd always get on the big stage and choke. That number 17, I forget his name. His first game was last year's grand final.
Gotcha,
Marlon
gotcha.
Pickett. His very first game in the AFL was a grand final.
Huh. Sorry, I got real distracted there for a second. The Saints, like, that was some craziness going on there in the middle of that.
Mm.
It's the Saints just they get it inside the forward 50 or like near it, and then they just give it up. They're not.
It's like two steps
Yeah,
forward,
yeah.
one step
Seriously,
back.
like they moved it down the field so well, and then they just kicked it right inside the forward 50 to the other guy. It's like, God, I don't know the AFL enough, but I'm just saying, like, they moved it so well. They should have just kept trying to go. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking
Ow,
about. I don't know what I'm
ow,
talking
ow,
about.
ow. That's going to hurt in
I
the
don't.
morning.
Oh, I don't know what this guy said. Something like in Arabic. Somebody's throwing some Arabic out there. Shalom.
Ooh,
There we
Bashahuli.
go. Somebody said that a recent poll said
But
28% of Westerners want to secede, or Western. What is that? West aliens? West. I don't know. What's secede?
what?
A recent poll says 20% of Westralians want to secede.
Western Australians want to succeed. Oh, okay. So they want to become their own country.
I
Is
have
that
no
what it
idea.
means? I think that from the way you're sort of saying it without actually seeing it
It,
written, it sounds like they want to become their own thing outside of Australia. Their own, like California might want to become their own country.
oh, there you go. Well, good luck with that.
No, but there. So how they always reckon that up in Canada, Montreal wants to become their own little thing every now and
Oh,
then. They go, "Oh, we want to break away from
yeah,
Canada because we're
yeah.
French." Da, da, da. Yeah.
Freaking French.
So that's probably yeah. So that's probably what that is without actually seeing it written in
Gotcha.
front of me. Yeah, like you said, good luck with that in Western Australia. They've got the mines over there, so that's where they get their money
Yep.
from.
Man.
Uh,
Yeah, it's not looking good.
no, going to be hard to get 31 points in about 5.5 minutes or so.
Lisa, I do not listen to the Moonshine Bandits. Again, I'm really bad with names. I might have heard a song before, but not that I'm aware of. Not that I'm aware of. I'm gonna have to start getting. It hasn't been a problem here really, but I'm gonna have to start finding.
Yeah, you're gonna start after reacting to some music
Oh, I
too.
don't know if I want to even touch that. I don't think so. I don't know.
You
I
don't
have,
think so?
dude. I'm dealing with. So I'm trying to get my channel monetized because like I meet all the requirements too, but I can't.
Yeah, once you hit a certain amount
Oh, it
of
was a long time ago.
subscribers, which
Long time ago.
you've
I've
clearly
applied.
got,
I've
yeah,
applied
and
three
then
times and gotten denied all three times because I've
what's
because I
their
had a
reasoning?
copyright claim on my videos, which is fine. It doesn't affect my channel at all. But it's just like it's just saying, oh, this portion is copyright claimed. You can't monetize it. So when I go to apply for monetization, they see that and they're like, no, we're not going to monetize you. So I have to have all the copyrights gone on my channel.
But if you taken, yeah, I was gonna say, if you take it down, doesn't that?
No, well, so it might just be like 5 seconds in a video that they're claiming, and then the whole video is claimed. And so I have to go dispute it, and it can take 30 days and all this stuff. And so right now I have all the copyrights
Can
off
you,
my channel except for my last video, Netball, got 5 seconds of video that got copyright claimed that I'm going to have to take out. But so my thing is,
Wow. Okay.
I'm afraid to keep, whenever I post a new video, there's a risk of it getting a copyright claim. And then that's also then a risk of me not getting my channel monetized. So I'm at the point where I can reapply for monetization. So I want to get all the copyrights off and then apply, hopefully get approved. And then I don't care if I get a copy. Once I'm approved, I should be good. If I get a claim, then it's just that.
Yeah, they don't take it away.
It's just so fucking stressful trying to get this to work. And like,
Well, you can always do the sync that the people do. You know, I'm going to play the video on my end in 3, 2, 1. You play it on your end. I'll listen to it, and you watch it on your end, so you're listening at the same time.
That's a pain in the ass. I've done that before. Watching other videos.
Usually, live performances, you can get around it with live performances.
Once my channel is
not
monetized, I'll take more risks on what videos I can do, because I don't actually care if, like, let's say my channel is monetized right now and I did a reaction video to a piece of music and that video got claimed. That doesn't bother me at all that I don't get paid for that video. That doesn't bother me. What bothers me is that my channel as a whole can't get monetized right now because of these issues. So once I can get my channel monetized, then I don't care what I make if they get claimed or not. It's just, there are videos out there that are like 100% my original stuff that I would like to make some, I spend a lot of time doing this. It would be nice to get a little bit of kickback for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm going to do the little clips in the hope that generates a little bit more traffic.
Yeah, for sure. Like you're golden. You don't have to worry about really copyright stuff because all your stuff's pretty original.
No, it'll just be the actual content and what words we might be saying.
Well, so that's a whole different thing. But you should be good as long as you're not like inciting any. And that's the problem with YouTube is they're always changing their rules, so you never know like what you're breaking.
But I think I only opened the channel.
Husker Du, Minnesota's great punk rock band. I feel like I've heard of Husker Du. I'll have to look into that. That name sounds familiar. Yes, freaking YouTube being stupid. I agree, Judd. Lisa says, I got asked to start a Twitch channel for gaming. My reply, hell no. So the men are creepy. Well, that's true, but I would say, if you've thought of streaming and it's something you want to do, don't let the assumption that there's going to be creepy guys out there hold you back.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of... Just
make sure you don't talk to the ones that get their joystick out.
Yeah, exactly. Poking a fatty or something you were telling earlier. But no, I mean, there's a lot of really good female streamers out there, and if it's something you're interested in, you want to do, then do it. Just give it a go. Why the hell not? See, I'm saying, give it a go. Give it a go. It's an Aussie thing, right? Good on you.
Good on you. Have a crack.
And then you can find people that that are friends of yours that can be moderators and stuff, and they can help control that, and there's ways around it. You don't need to improve your gamer skills first. I just started live streaming Minecraft. Never played Minecraft in my life. I mean, don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. At least when it comes to streaming on Twitch, just the biggest thing is just doing it to start. That's the key. Like that was for me with YouTube too, is like I spent probably a good month before I ever made videos just like getting in my own head, overthinking on like what I should do. And try, you know what I mean? And it was just like, you just have to start. Just make that video, even if it sucks. Just make that stream, even if it sucks. And every time you do it, you learn. Like,
Case in
Exactly.
point.
Exactly. Well, I mean, case in point, like when I started, I would have never knew how to have another person on streaming or anything like that. I didn't know anybody from Australia, and here we are now, a couple months later. You know, so you just got to start.
Oh.
All right, the Saints are going to make the biggest comeback of the year right here.
Yeah.
You
You
can
can
do
do
it.
it.
Grab him by the balls.
Got this
Yeah,
fucking
cut
head
the
off.
fucking head off. I will probably stream tomorrow's game.
Oh,
For sure. What am I going to do for 20,000
ah, the
subscribers? I have no
cats.
idea. I have no idea. We'll cross that bridge when we get a little closer to it. My channel's taking a huge hit as far as like subs go, so it might be a while before that happens. So I have time to think about it.
You're going to sing
K-San.
K-San by Cold Chisel.
I don't know what that is.
K-San by, yeah. Yeah, they'll
Okay.
they'll know.
Okay.
They should know.
Cold
Cold Chisel. Yeah. It's an
Okay.
institution.
I'll
Australian
consult
institution.
the Aussie population. I'm not doing a proper dirty shoey. F off, Jake. I already did that. That's what I got cousins for. Yeah, Lisa and Dasha, the girls who got me to do the netball video, they're adamant about me doing a shoey out of a high heel.
That's what you should do. You should wear a pleated skirt with a bib and play a game of netball when you
Yeah.
hit 20.
Yeah. When she
Yeah.
told me that I have to do a shoe out of a high heel, I was tempted to be like, as long as it's one of your guys' shoes, but I don't know how nasty their feet are. I don't want to make that claim.
Well, so that's what the thing is. Most netball clubs are tied to football clubs,
Okay.
like in the
Okay.
local leagues. So you'll have a local league. The netball will play on the netball courts while the guys are playing the footy on the
Gotcha.
ground. That's at the local level, grassroots.
Gotcha.
Yellow and black.
All right.
Like the tigers of old, we born all the winter tiger. Oh wow! Look, this is like Inception.
Sorry, I was listening to the song. You guys can't hear that probably, huh? Hold on. I was going to do something fun. Hold on. I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. How do I... So that's you. That's me.
Live without you, I want. I can turn mine up if you want me to.
Well, I was going to play... We're gonna make it work, guys. We're gonna make it work.
Oh, you're gonna actually. Oh, you're gonna actually play.
We're gonna make it work, guys. We're gonna make it work.
Teamwork makes the dream.
You can't
work.
hear it, but the stream can.
Oh, okay. Just I'll know when you go.
I'm playing the Tigers theme song.
I could open up the YouTube channel on my phone.
All right. I don't want to get too many unsubs.
You might get copyright strike too. Yeah.
There's just a quick part of the song. I usually do that, and I haven't had a problem with it yet. If we do, I'll take it out.
What is it? Is it 8 seconds?
Oh,
for
I have
common,
no idea.
Like,
I have no idea. I think the biggest part, so fair use is usually like if you're criticizing or how you're using it. Like if I was just trying to play the song in a video to reuse the song and like make the song my own.
and you'll just like that Richmond song's crap. Here it is.
Yeah, or if I was like, oh, they won, here's a little clip of the song as like a celebration. I don't think they claim that. But if I were to like post the whole song as like my own video, then they might.
Mask up, people.
Where's my gas mask? Or I have like a whole respirator.
Oh, actually, yeah, someone wore one to work before they closed it down, like a full hazmat type, two big barrel thing, green and yellow. It's like, you
Yep.
knob.
Oh, sorry. I think the chat was getting like a double feed of your voice overlay. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh,
We're learning.
cinema 180.
Yeah, exactly. That's what was happening. All right. Let's get to chat here quick. Let's see. The game is over. Congratulations to the Lion Tigers.
Richmond
For fuck's sake, I
Tigers.
keep getting them flip-flopped to Lions Tigers. Tigers. Do a proper dirty shoey. No.
Joe Exotic will be very happy
Yes,
right
yes.
now.
F for F in chat, yeah. Let's see. How do I rate the AFL commentators? Ooh. That's a good question. They're good. They're funny.
Feel like a bit of BT.
Well, it's I probably might rate them a little higher than you, maybe, because it's unique to me because it's a different accent. It's kind of a different style and everything than what I'm used to, so I get a kick out of it, and it's kind of fun. Jake says unsubscribe after I played the Richmond song. Sorry.
He must be an Essendon
Yeah,
supporter.
fair use provisions are super vague, and YouTube has its own interesting interpretations of it. True, that's very true. And the fair use is all up to the person making the claim. YouTube has nothing to do with it until it gets to a legal point. So if somebody claims my video, it has nothing to do with YouTube. It's that person claimed it, right? And they're the ones with all the power. So, and then it's only once it becomes a legal issue down the road that YouTube gets involved. James says, hi, hail Minky. Can't stay, enjoy the game. Thanks, Daniel. Good to see you here. He's a patron. Daniel's a patron. So welcome, Daniel. Appreciate you being here, bud. Thanks for all the support. You are amazing. Love you. I do have to do a reaction to the All Blacks. Yes. I've actually watched them in the past. I watched a documentary on them a couple years ago. So I do know a bit about the All Blacks.
And Jonah Lomu as well.
On who?
Jonah Lomu. I think that's
Who's
how you
that?
pronounce it. He was an All Blacks player. He's no
Oh.
longer with us, but he was a
Okay,
beast.
okay. Yeah.
He would, he'd run through like the Eurasian teams where they're like 5 foot nothing. He'd run through about 4 of them, and they'd be hanging off him. And he was a tank. And then he got sick with something, and yeah, he was a shadow of
That's too
himself.
bad.
I don't know what he had, some illness. Yeah, he died fairly young.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, rip Jonah. I wanted to like learn in the haka before I did the reaction so I could like do it to the video.
Get the tongue out.
You know, like
Get the paint, the Maori.
yeah.
Watch Once We're Warriors. Get into it.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen it, but it's meant to be pretty intense, that movie.
What's the movie called?
Once We're Warriors.
Is that all the All Blacks? No.
No. This is a movie set in New
okay.
Zealand. It's
What was
like
that
full
documentary?
on-
Because there was like I think Amazon did a documentary on the All Blacks, didn't they?
They probably did, yeah. There's a couple of good AFL
Some people are
documentaries
saying that guy
kicking about.
who was I forget his name, Jonah, had kidney issues.
Jonah Lomu. Oh, okay.
Yeah. He had a kidney transplant. Interesting. All right. Well, what do we got going on for the rest of the day, chat? Because we're about to sign off here in a few minutes. Let me know what you guys all have going on in the chat. What you guys got going on for the rest of your Friday. What you guys thought of the stream. If you liked it, say thank you to Brock for joining us. He kind of did this last minute.
Thanks for having me.
Called him last minute
Minky.
with it, so it was a really good time. So I appreciate you doing this and making
No
do with the
worries.
kind of the last minute rush I had to get this going. It was kind of insane.
It's like, wake up, 40 minutes till the game starts.
I woke up at 3:00 and I'm like, fuck. I thought I was gonna wake up at 2, and so I had to like make coffee, do all this crap. It was insane.
Plus, we've got our daylight saving too. That might have
No, we
mucked
haven't
you
hit
up.
daylight savings yet.
No, I mean we did, so we're an hour forward
But that's good for me
from last week.
because otherwise the game would have started at 2:50, I think, right?
Yeah, yes, it
So
would
that
have.
helped me a
Yeah,
little bit. But yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you got going on tomorrow? Do you want to do another one of these tomorrow, or you got something else going on?
yeah. I will. No, I'll be watching it being Geelong.
Sweet.
Yeah, I'll be strapped, locked and loaded, ready to go. I'll even have
Nice,
snacks.
dude. Snacks, it is.
Oh, did you? Oh no, someone posted those new Tim Tams that chili.
I saw
Did you
that.
see
Yeah,
that?
and I kind of was like, I'm not a
Yeah.
big fan of like spicy chocolate. I've had spicy chocolate stuff. There's a lot of like Mexican candies that have like sweet and spicy to them, and I've never been a huge fan.
What did I have today? I had. Oh well, I'm getting into. I think I've bought shares in. I've had so much of it. M&M honeycomb
Oh,
M&Ms.
interesting. That would be good.
Yeah, and we've just got like the pretzel M&Ms that apparently you guys have had, been and gone,
Yeah.
but they're everywhere. They can't get rid
Right.
of
Right.
them. Yeah. So, but yeah, honeycomb M&Ms are the shit.
Yeah. Well, I had never had the honeycomb until I tried your bumbles and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, violet crumble, crunchy. Did someone send you a crunchy or
I
just a
got the
violet
bum. I
crumble?
got bumbles
'Cause
and violet
yeah, and
crumbles,
the
and I
violet
thought the
crumble,
bumbles were better.
crun but the crunchy is different. Like how the violet crumble is
Yeah.
hard, and so is the
Yeah.
bumble. The crunchy is kind of soft to hard, depending on what's like. It's kind of like wood. You get a grain of wood, you'll get a grain of honeycomb. So part of it will be hard, and part of it will be
Interesting. I don't think I got
soft.
a crunchy. I'll have to double
So
check. I
crunchy
have a
bar.
lot of
Yeah,
snacks.
it's like a gold, yellowy gold package.
Okay, I don't think I did. I'll have to keep an eye out.
No, crunchy's
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Okay.
Just trying to think what else. We used. Oh, did I tell you, or was it Evan? We used to have a candy, as you guys call them. We don't have them anymore for obvious reasons, but they're called Redskins.
Redskins?
Yeah, and they had like they had like an Indian picture with the headpiece,
Oh, nice.
headwear or
Yeah.
whatever on it. Totally wouldn't fly these
Well, I mean,
days,
it
but
would actually. We just got rid of the Washington Redskin football team.
oh yeah, at the
You know
Washington
what's
football
funny
team.
is,
Yeah, that's
you
great.
know
I
how many,
saw
like,
that.
because this is like the first year they did that. There's so many
Yeah.
announcers that, like, when they're talking about football, they say, and the Washington Redskins.
Oh,
I
they're
mean,
still
the
saying it.
Washington football team. They mess it up all the time this year because they're like so
Uh,
used to saying the Redskins.
well, these Redskins were about yay
Okay.
big, red paper, white Indian. You
Yeah,
Google
yeah.
it, you'd probably see it. You know, uh, twisted both ends. You don't twist it. It was
Yeah.
hard, chewy to the point where you sometimes you'd put it in your mouth and you'd either snap it or you pull the
Yeah.
tooth out
Somebody,
with it.
Lisa just
That's
said you rip
how.
your teeth out with those things.
Yeah, yeah. Those we used to have. We still have them, but they're called fads.
Fags?
White. They were called fags. They were lolly
Yeah, yeah.
cigarettes,
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
and but now they're called fads.
Fads.
Same packaging, but they just
Right,
replaced
right,
the
right.
G with the D. But when I was growing
Yeah, I
up,
mean,
they
in
were called
Montreal, they're
fags.
still called fags, though.
Yeah, yeah. They're called fads
Nice.
now. And the old Big Boss
Ah,
cigars. They were the shit too. If they still make them, I don't know.
yeah,
When you used to be able to get lollies for $2 at the milk bar,
nice.
bag of mixed lollies. They'll
Actually, I
know.
still have quite a bit of candy from what was sent to me. I'm not a big sweets guy. I don't eat a lot of candy or sugar, so I still have like 3 boxes of Tim Tams and
That's what you've got to get going. You've got to get like a name for your followers,
a name for my followers.
like like the
You know, you're
Minkettes,
this
or
like the
like
third
the
person that has said that. I don't know what it would be. I mean, I
yeah.
feel like that needs to be up to you guys, like, or up to the people. Like, you guys figure that. I'm not.
Yeah, submit. There you go. Do a poll or do a thing and have people submit, and then
I can do that.
if you get if you get X amount, let's say you get 10, then put them up, and then everyone votes
Yeah,
for
so
it.
how about this chat? Go into the Discord if you haven't checked it out. Send me some ideas on what you think would be some cool names for like the supporters of what you guys want to go by or whatever. And then I'll take some of the best ones and I'll put a poll out on the either the Discord or the community tab, and we can figure something out. Also, if there's anybody who's watching who's good at design work or things like that, I have a lot of really what I think are good ideas for doing some merch. I want to do some merch here in the future. So I have a lot of ideas, but I can't draw to save my life. I mean, we saw that with the stick figure. So, but I have some ideas.
Hey, he was packing. It depends what
Yeah,
you're
yeah. I
going
mean, we
for
can
with
do
that.
some simple stuff, but so I want to like try to work with some people to get some stuff made up. I thought about going the Fiverr route and things like that. I don't know. Or maybe I'll reach out.
Hit or miss. I've done
You
that
have?
before. Yeah, it's
Okay.
hit or miss depending on yeah, because obviously if you get it, you're
Yeah.
waiting.
Yeah, so I might. I also have some friends, like some people I know who do some design work, and I don't know. It's all kind of new to me. So if there's anybody who has some expertise, hit me up as well. But yeah, all right, we got some mink kites. Mink kites, yeah. You guys go to the Discord and send the recommendations over there. That's where I have them all in one place. All right, guys. Cool. Cool. I don't like musk. You're right, Lisa. I don't like musk. Good observation.
Fruit tingles,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
where
I
it's
ran out
at.
of those real quick.
When you get the one on your tongue, it's like, oh, yeah. Do you have the warheads there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Yeah, they used to be really popular back in like the early 2000s.
All
Not
right.
so much anymore.
Yeah. And the Willy Wonka sweet sour
Yeah, there's all sorts of
candy.
maybe.
And the crackle one, the cracks.
Oh, I got this.
Put it in your mouth and it pops, popping and cracking candy.
Yeah,
Like it'll actually pop and crack
yeah,
in your mouth. It like blows your tongue off.
yeah. I know what you're talking. Pop rocks. Pop rocks.
Yeah,
Yep,
yeah.
definitely. I got this bar of. I got Whiz Fizz too, Jay Morgan. But I got this bar of candy, which is like a bar of chocolate with every candy like shoved into it somehow. From Cadbury.
Now with the Whiz Fizz, you'll either get 1 spoon, no spoons, or 2
I've already
spoons.
eaten a few of them. Yeah.
But
I
in the packet,
got 1 spoon.
yeah, you meant to get one.
Yeah.
Obviously, you meant to get 1 spoon per packet.
I made the mistake in one of my
But-
videos just dunking the whole thing in my mouth though.
It's oh yeah, it clagged you up.
It's just a real puckery.
And trying to get that last little bit out of the spoon right at the end of the crease and getting the getting the tongue in there. Did they still have Walt Disney characters? I can't remember the ones you got. Did they have Walt Disney characters on them? I know back in the day they'd have Goofy,
No,
Mickey,
they're like
Pluto,
weird-looking monsters and
Donald.
stuff. Like,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sherbet. They still do the sherbet with the licorice stick in it, like a pen.
Dipsticks.
Yeah, it's like a stick of licorice, and you'd have the canister would be filled with sherbet, and you'd open up there and you'd pull the licorice out, you'd lick the licorice and put it back into the sherbet, and that's how you'd.
I don't think so. We had these things called dipsticks where it was.
It was like an orange and yellow packaging.
I don't know.
See, I'll tell you, I'm old.
Maybe.
So, you know.
I know we have these things called dipsticks where it's like a little candy paddle stick that you would dip in, you'd lick it and you dip it into like the sugary mix. And it would get coated in it. And you just lick it and stick it.
And
ring pops? Yep.
Pyramids
Fucking ring pops.
Yeah,
Sticky fingers all day, baby. Let's go. All right. Well, I think we should wrap this up. I got to get some food in me. So, thanks for joining me, Brock. Thanks for everybody in the chat who has tuned in.
My pleasure. And
Thank you. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel, please. I really appreciate it if you like and subscribe. Also, go check out the Incorrectly podcast. I will link it in the description of this video when I am done here, but go search for it or go check out my other videos, and I have links in there as well. Go give Brock some love. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button on his channel. He's just getting started on his podcast, but he's got a few videos out now, a few episodes, and he's going to be working on some clips. So he's got some big stuff coming, and it's pretty exciting. So, yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, thanks for being here. All right, guys, you have a fantastic day. We'll see you later. Peace, love. We'll see you later. Cheers. How do I shut this fucking